Oh.
All right. Who can tell me what happened last session? And where you guys are
We stole a
currently?
horse and a
Cool
wagon.
got stabbed in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Got himself a new asshole. His name was Andy.
Oh,
I can remember if you want me. to say, but
Sure, why not? Yeah.
I had a close encounter with toilet people.
Basically,
kobold.
we began our plan for
Hmm.
the freeing of the witch
Mhm.
Tabitha.
Indeed.
So we got to the border town, which name does elude me, I'm afraid. Ed, I'm sure you've written it down.
Bilgewater.
It is
That's
Bilgewater
correct.
indeed.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And when we got there, we found that we went basically found that there are some outhouses which Cole had a great time in there, being stabbed in the anus by toilet kobolds.
Indeed.
One time.
I believe it was once in the arse.
I got stabbed in the arse once.
That's more times than I've been stabbed in my arse. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, but it's
And if I'm
only
honest, when it
happened
comes
one
to being stabbed in the arse, once is a lot.
Yeah, but it's still only happened one time, which is what I said.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Arse
he got himself a new arsehole. And
You right, Tom?
Yeah, I just closed my browser.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realise middle clicking closes everything.
Oh, you fool. Yeah, we then wandered around. We bought up, in a very chaotic fashion, bought all of the bacon and eggs that they had in town.
Indeed.
I don't think it was chaotic.
I think it was extremely
very
chaotic for the
chaotic.
poor innkeeper.
It
Yeah.
was not chaotic.
You
at
ran
all.
in and out several times.
That chaotic,
Going back to
though?
ask more questions.
But it was controlled.
It was chaotic for him. You knew what you were doing, but like it was just very chaotic encounter for a poor little Batman. We then got some horses, fled, which we pretended that we were going to pay for.
Loaded pepperoni.
Didn't pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
And escaped on horseback. Now, before we'd done that, what we had also done is left Salad Cream and Ragnir in a bush for the entire session. Right up until a man came along, seeing them there, tried to come back and feed them. He recognised Salad Cream Jones and was immediately murdered by Salad Cream and Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then we fled the scene. And the cat stole his soul. As we fled the scene, Court fell off the back intentionally to get captured, avoided a duel, and that's where we left it, I think.
Excellent. Yes. All right then. That is, I think, a pretty accurate summary of where we are and how we've ended up where we are. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that'll do. So as you guys are kind of riding away with your new horse and carriage, you meet back up again with Ragnir and Call and Salad Cream. You're reunited, so you now successfully have your man on the inside, or at least a man who's been arrested, and a lot of bacon and eggs.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? You have, I suppose, several options. You could go back and meet up with not the Swamp Witch. You could go and visit the Kobold Collective under King Finn. You could just go straight ahead to the tracks and set up your stall. What is your preferred strategy here, based on what we've talked about?
I don't think it would make sense not to set up a stall now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we should build a little stall.
The trackside Bap Shack.
The trackside Bap Shack. Okay, what I'm gonna do is so you guys head out of Bilgewater and get a good distance between you and it. And what you do is you keep an eye out for train tracks until eventually you find what you think looks like a pretty good spot. Ooh. And I'm going to say you find this to be a good spot because, dear God, you have no idea how hard it is to find battle maps of train tracks. Dear God. So this is what it looks like. Can you see it, or do I have to drop tokens down?
I can see it.
Okay, splendid. If you guys could drop some tokens down, and I'll get your cart for you. I'll fish it out. Hang on, where did I put it? I put it somewhere sensible, didn't I? That was very silly of me. So you can say where you want the cart set up, and talk me through what you're trying to do to make the trackside Bap Shack more appealing to this train. Talk me through. Help me out here. Help
we
me
wanna
to
do-
help you.
We're gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Should we put
We're
the
gonna
flag on it?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Put a flag on it.
and we're gonna. Paint,
Actually, no, we don't want to put the flag on it.
we don't want to put the flag on it.
Then they'll know
Okay.
it's us.
Yep.
I think we should have a sign down here
Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they know to
okay,
stop.
Yes.
Right.
Otherwise
You
it'll
want to
be
have a
too late.
sign saying like trackside Bap Shack, 500 meters.
Yeah.
Backside Bap Shack.
And we can
Yeah.
also have one just past it, where if the train doesn't stop, it can say, "You've just missed the trackside Bap Shack."
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Don't
They'll
forget,
think,
to put a
"Oh,
big, don't forget to put the word stop in capital letters above it without any context.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hang on, I do.
Yep.
What colour do we want it in? I'm gonna do it in a nice.
Do it something that stands out in the desert." Like do it in green. Do it in lime green.
Lime green. Do you have lime green paints?
Yeah. We've got a wagon that's full of paint.
All wagons are
Um,
full of paint, innit?
I don't know how to tell you this, but no, it isn't.
It's full of bacon and eggs, right?
I feel we've made a mistake.
I was gonna say, did you guys?
We
I
don't
don't
have-
know if I missed it. Did you guys actually steal a load of bacon and eggs?
They didn't
bought it.
steal.
No,
They
they paid for
did.
it.
They did pay for a significant amount of bacon and eggs. They bought out all the bacon and eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so these people will be starved of bacon and eggs now.
Well,
I mean, unless the inn just restocks.
there's.
Let's see if they stopped anywhere else.
I will say. Tell
All
you
the
what.
money that we gave them for the bacon and eggs, they've just bought more.
Gene, do you want to make an insight check?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, please.
Gene has just been on autopilot through most of this in stunned bewilderment.
Yeah, just joining in, having fun, and then suddenly gone, wait, hang on a second. Oh, the
Yes.
insight. Yeah, splendid. Gene, you realise with sudden clarity that you've taken all the bacon and eggs from the town so that they wouldn't have any on the train. But the train hasn't stopped at the town since you took all the bacon and eggs. So if they are stocked up with bacon and eggs, they've still got their stock.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I think I
Whatever.
wouldn't want to spoil their fun.
Okay.
So I might not even mention
Gene elects to keep this to himself.
it. They're having fun. Keeping them out of trouble.
Yeah.
I thought the one at the top was going to be free.
That's. Well, I
Free
mean,
might help.
I don't know. They might be more enticed if they're fresh.
okay.
Pretty
Do you want to move the
straight
cart
away.
anywhere, or is that where you're happy with it? What's your plan for Salad Cream as well? As he is rather. Actually, no. If he's stationary, he's functionally invisible. So you're just gonna have him lie down somewhere.
You
Yeah,
can
we'll
hide,
just find a
like,
nice rock
behind
to
the
knock
car.
Okay. Yeah, I got two conflicting things. So he's going to be on top of this small hill.
Yes.
Oh, righty then.
fresh.
Okay, so you're setting up. Sorry, is that white thing? Well, what is that meant to be?
Neck.
Egg, obviously.
Obviously, yes. Clearly, that is on me. So, how are you guys setting this up? Are you using illusion magic? Are you just drawing in the dirt? Obviously, I appreciate the decorations you're making on the map. Those are always appreciated. But what are you actually doing here?
We are making a sign, a rudimentary sign,
Okay.
Could the cats
Does anyone here have
psychic
minor
powers?
illusion?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for, guys.
Yeah, I've got minor illusion. I can do
There
it.
we go.
Okay. So Jean is helping weave. I mean, presumably this is just a couple of signposts and stuff like that, and I'll just leave you to draw bacon. So you, with some illusion work, you create signs for the trackside Bap Shack. You've got the wagon set up. Are you going to do anything to make the wagon look more appealing?
What can I do to make the wagon look more appealing? Apart from set it on fire.
That's one option to you. Yep.
I can't.
Okay,
Unless I summon the devil and ask him for some glitter.
He's one you could summon the devil to ask for glitter. Ragnar, make me a perception check, please. Okay, you're
I
good.
don't see it.
You don't see anything. Okay. So do you want to summon the devil then, Tom?
If we're gonna just summon the devil, could we just ask him to get the witch off the train?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, you can't just summon the devil and keep making deals with the devil for every problem that you come across. Every
Devil Ex
minor
Machina.
inconvenience. Oh, yes. Oh,
Devil eggs.
I'm so glad you're on the execution train. I mean, prison train, Dan, yes.
Understandable.
Okay, I'll summon the devil.
Are you, are you actually going to summon the
Do
devil?
we want to summon the devil?
Feel like it might be a tad excessive.
It may be a bit excessive. For asking him for baps and glitter.
Yeah, that's the point. Do you even have any baps?
We don't have any baps. That's what I thought at the end of the last session.
Oh my
I
god.
can't describe how conflicted I feel because I want to
Mhm.
say to Tom, summoning the devil is obviously a terrible idea. But I also want to say to Tom, what happened to you since last session? Because last session you would have done it in a fucking heartbeat.
Well, the issue is we don't have any baps.
Maybe we should go see the kobolds and see if they've got any bats.
Well, you're already here and you're already starting to set up. You wanna
We
leave
could put
now, or-
a coming soon.
They also don't know about there not being bats.
Are we?
By the time they
Wait,
stop,
I was going
Yeah.
to say, are we actually giving them baps, or is this,
by the
is
time
this
they
just a
stop, you'll be
flimsy
fine.
pretext to make them stop so we can attack them?
Yeah.
You guys don't
Yeah.
have a unified opinion on what you're doing if the train stops.
But we
No,
can't not have baps.
So why do we need bacon and eggs then if we're not...
That was all of our questions originally.
yeah, welcome to 3 sessions ago.
No, to be fair,
It's the worst organised heist I've ever heard of.
no, the methodology wasn't so much about giving them bacon and eggs when they stopped. It was about removing bacon and eggs from the town, so they were more inclined to stop when we offered it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then we kill them all.
The idea was they would be hungry for bacon and eggs because they hadn't had any.
So we've got to advertise it. So they go around once, they see it. Maybe they don't stop. They see it coming soon. While we go to the kobolds and get baps.
This is
Yeah, if they don't stop this first time round.
We're going to get bats, are we from the kobolds?
Okay, so are you guys planning? You've got this set up. You're going to wait until the train goes by once. Then they're going to get to town and find no bacon and eggs. And then
How
they'll
about-
go back around. And then when they're crossing you again, they'll be like, well, this Bat Shack was coming soon.
How
and they'll
about
stop.
we?
Yeah,
How about-
that is.
How about we split the party
Oh, please don't.
How about we don't?
and some of us go to get baps from the kobolds / get kobold assistance if we can from the King of Finn's Hill, and some of us stay here and set up the explosives that we got from the other kobolds in the swamp. I believe.
Which you left in the swamp.
hmm
Did we? I don't.
Yeah,
remember
you
doing that.
explicitly left them behind.
hmm
I'm very distraught.
God damn it.
Should we go and get some baps?
But we literally on our list was like our list of things we wanted to our plan. Like part of it was creating a fucking landslide.
Pretty sure we
Using
got
explosives.
overruled on that.
Yeah, I believe you had that as your like third backup plan. Because
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you guys. You've been very confident in this bacon and eggs plan.
Mm-hmm.
I've just
Gonna-
realised they could be vegans.
It might
I-
work. We'll just have to see if it stops when it comes along.
You
I
guys want
feel-
to see a street
Mhm.
view for a Bap Shack?
I feel cucked. I was totally expecting to have explosives for my landslide.
You do. You just left them behind. Is this what your Bap Shack looks like at the moment, Tom?
This is the street
This
view
is-
for a Bap Shack.
This is just a the Bap Shack. Oh,
It's
God.
on the buses. It all comes back round to on the buses.
Does, yeah.
Yes, of
That
course.
is that's what you see from a BAP shack.
Yeah.
When you're working in a BAP shack,
That's a
That's
pretty
just-
yeah.
that's what you look at all day.
Let's do
Cole,
something.
Cole, can you make me a perception check with advantage thanks to Gruff?
Oh shit! The train's coming.
The train is coming.
Are these for aesthetic benefit, or are they actually present?
No, they appear to be some issues with the tracks. They don't appear to be as uniform as you thought. There's definitely flaws with them.
Okay, let's just cause a train crash.
Do any of you have the soldier background? I'm trying to remember if any of you do.
Are they tank traps?
Anybody with a soldier background or anything like that? I'm genuinely
I've
trying
got
to remember.
like I was a wrestler, athlete.
I
so
was a
kind of
street
remember
urchin.
thinking that.
Okay, never mind. None of you would have any real knowledge of what it is you're looking at here. You can roll insight if you'd like to see if you can figure out what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about my
Damn
roll.
it, Gene.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just going to ignore Ragnar.
Ragnar's just got a headache.
Yeah, the main thing that you can piece together is it does look like these train tracks are not intact. You don't know if a train would actually be able to go across it, but it doesn't look uniform.
Are we?
Oh, is it like
Are we in the
fucking
right-
hovering?
Are we on the right train tracks?
What? Yeah, you can't see any other train tracks around you. Even Gruff can't when he flies up. Regardless, the train is rapidly approaching you. Is your plan to stay where you are? Do you want to hide? Now's your opportunity.
We've got to go and get some Baps.
Let's all
Yeah.
stand in a line and wave at the train. as
Let's
though-
all go and get some Baps.
Why would you leave?
No,
Because we
I
need
don't know.
Baps.
No, I
Okay,
think-
yeah.
I think it's
Hastily scrawl back in 5.
It's just
Yeah.
the gist is that the train is coming and this is happening. So just deal with it.
Yeah.
I disguised self and tried to Bugs Bunny the train driver.
I'm gonna lay seductively on.
When
this.
you say you're gonna Bugs Bunny the train driver, what do you mean by that, Ed?
I mean, I disguised self to look like a sexy lady.
Okay. I just had to double check.
Cole and Gruff are going to hide behind this big rock.
Okay, as you guys
Yeah.
keep an eye out, you see the train rapidly approaching, and for those of you who've got a good eye line, you see that the train is not actually as you were quite expecting. In fact, the front carriage of the train appears to have a number of strange things coming off of it. And as it gets closer and closer, you realise that as the train is going along, at the same time, these almost look like legs are occasionally jutting down and touching the ground, which keeps the train from running even when the rails aren't quite there, even when there's gaps in them. And as it gets closer and closer, you realise that actually the train has what appear to be massive spider legs at the front of it.
That's creepy.
And
Oh,
Oh god!
Oh, cool. That's gross.
so as the train comes racing past you, you can perhaps hear some distant. Actually, Court isn't on the train yet. I just wanted to add his
Oh, yeah.
statement. As the train goes racing by and makes absolutely no notice of you and your trackside Bapshack. You can't see anybody on it. Gene, you attempt to Bugs Bunny and dress yourself like a sexy lady and wave at people. You don't see anybody looking at you. The train races by completely, almost silently, with the spider legs occasionally jutting down to get it over this train, the gaps in the track.
It's almost like this bacon and eggs plan was always terrible.
It's almost.
There's a moment of kind of awkward silence after the train passes, as you all kind of look at each other and are silently, mentally working out who are you going to blame for this.
We
Who-
need Baps.
Is it the lack of Baps? Is it the
That,
idea?
I feel that was the only reason this
That's
did
the
not.
only reason that is
They
because they.
sense the fact that we didn't have maps.
And also, they think there's loads of bacon and eggs back in the town,
Oh,
and when they get to the town, they'll realise that there's none there. So we're the only shop in town.
I'm not sure there were any crew on that train that want any bacon or eggs.
I bet there are.
I don't know. That train looks pretty fucking demonic, if you ask me.
I bet
Uh,
there are. I bet
Even
there's
demons like
Hell
Baps.
bacon and hell eggs.
I bet there's
While you all
Fred
are-
chopping coal.
While you are all squabbling with each other about who's responsible and who had this terrible idea, you see a purple portal appear somewhere up in the sky above you, and you see the head of Krim, not Krim, so not Krim, poke through the portal and just say, "Are you idiots trying to stop a train with a bacon and egg stand?"
No.
It's a bacon and egg Bap stand.
Hang on. A finger pokes out as he starts to like count all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bunch of cats.
Can Cole and Dean just stand alongside one another and look at him, like, just stare him down, like, we know exactly how stupid this is, but we just, like, we're at the mercy of the collectors.
As
We're
you
like
try
the
to give
parents who have
the
come along with their kids.
yeah, you're trying to give the parent on parents' evening we know look while he counts out and goes, "What happened to the little one?"
He's on the train.
Just gesture vaguely at the train.
Oh my god! Oh, do you know what you're doing? Have you got a plan? He kind of glances around desperately, trying to make eye contact with somebody who can give him some confidence.
Cole's gonna tap his very large cow's nose. Like
He briefly makes eye contact with Ragnar. Sam.
And gonna say again?
Sam.
Yeah,
He
well,
briefly
I
makes
like
eye
to-
contact with Ragnar, and then clearly tries to look elsewhere to try and, find somebody who might know what's going on.
Yeah, Cole's gonna tap his nose like he knows something and just like point at Krim and say kobolds.
Kobolds. You are one kobold less. Oh, whatever. As he recedes back in the portal briefly, you hear what sounds like some arguing in the background. And then he pokes his head back through and he goes, "All right, well, to fill you up here, borrow this." As he pushes somebody else through the portal and the portal closes behind. Dan, if you would like to introduce your character.
I would like to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Dregs, and I'm
Hi,
here to help.
Dregs. Have you got any Baps?
I don't have any baps, no.
That's
Got
a
some
shame.
mushrooms.
Ooh,
Don't think you want to eat
they
them,
might
though.
go okay.
They're not so much for eating.
Now, to be clear, your character, Dan, what are you?
I am a owlin. Is I think the species name? Yeah, owlin.
Yes.
Alan the Owlin.
He is Alan the No, he is Dregs the Owlin.
Mhm.
They are an owl people. He appears to have a mildewy smell about him,
Hmm.
somehow in the middle of the desert.
My feathers just are naturally quite damp. Don't ask why.
Constantly damp.
Yeah, and I have very bright red eyes.
Mm.
Indeed.
The Stark thinks you look sick.
Thank you.
Right.
I just washed this morning. You know, nice little bit of drain water.
The Stark would ask what use you are.
What use I am? Well, I'm Dregs. I'm pretty damn useful.
But what do you do?
Well, I dabble in the old arts of life and death, they say. What more would you
You'll
like to know?
fit in beautifully here.
calls just be like, the Stunk did not need another necromancer.
Oh, necromancer? I'm not. How dare you? I ain't some twisted fool. I'm what you might call a druid.
How's that life and death?
You'll find out, won't you?
It's all about the cycle. All right.
About the cycle.
So now that the train has raced past you, you can head back to the swamp to get your explosives. You can go and
Yes,
see
please.
the kobolds. Yeah, there's
the
a number of
explosives are-
things.
Is it
The
feasible for
explosives going
Gruff?
to be even more useful.
Is it feasible for Gruff to carry the explosives?
Probably just about. Yeah.
He's a fairly substantial carrier, I think.
hmm
Can I just send him to get them?
Okay. What are the rest of you doing? Well, because that'll take him some time to do.
It
Presumably
just
he'll bring
saves
them
him
back
having to
here.
go through the whole rigmarole of dragging the whole party back to the swamp and back again.
But I heard
Okay.
something about some kobolds that might be able to help
should we go
us.
for the...
hmm
Sounds like
Yeah.
the next best idea.
The Finn's Hill.
Okay, right then. So you coordinate that Gruff will go and retrieve the explosives, and
Yeah.
he'll bring them back here.
Or
And
yeah,
you'll
if he
go-
doesn't see us here, he can just head to King Finn's Hill, the Finn's Hill, and do that find us.
Okay, splendid. So the rest of you can head to King Finn's Hill.
Hmm.
Now, from where you are, it's not actually too far from King Finn's Hill. The area where you are used to be ruled by the orcs. That's obviously since collapsed. But King Finn's Hill remains. Now, do any of you know anything about King Finn? Anybody want to roll me a history check?
Before that, can I just
Yeah.
put my aura in and say I've got to commend Dom for quite happily letting us carry on with our arse-hattery and letting us do all that effort for no benefit whatsoever. Because I appreciate the commitment to us creating a noose for our own necks.
I'll be honest with you, I was staggered that at no point did you guys think maybe we should look at this train before we come up with a whole strategy.
Nope.
Yeah, but either way, alright, based on those history rolls, unfortunately none of you have any kind of intimate familiarity.
Hold on.
hmm
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Alright, cool. You do know a fair bit more
I
about
came off
them,
so
though.
well.
That, honestly, you have a -1 in history. Why were you confident?
I wasn't. I was just playing it.
Okay. So, cool. You're actually able to kind of provide some insight into the strange culture.
Yeah, I fought there once.
Indeed, you're able to provide some insight into the strange culture of the King Finn's Hill's kobolds. You know that a number of them are obsessed with their quest to find a dragon, but most of them are generally pretty chill. They seem to have a weird obsession with bits of cloth, badges they called them. You don't really understand what that was, but they appear to be very fond of them. So it was generally harmless. So as you kind of approach the hill, as I move you on to Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck.
That's not
Oh,
right.
yeah. Fuck.
Also, while you find that,
Yeah.
honestly, if we had gone to look at the train first, we probably would have spent longer arguing about whether the bacon and eggs plan would have worked than actually it took us just to see it.
Well, maybe your
Why
plan will still work.
It will
Like-
still work.
Yeah.
Why is the bacon and eggs plan off the table?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not
don't
yet.
worry.
We've got a loop though. You gotta wait for
Mhm.
the time.
You gotta let it do a loop. Takes
Why is it off the
a
table?
takes a little while.
I've missed why.
It's not. Sam's just
Why it's
not
not a
confident
goer?
in it. Well, because they
I'm-
just went past that stopping is the current
I'm not-
thought
I'm not
process.
saying it's not a goer. I'd just like to have a backup in case it doesn't work.
I heard you saying a second ago that we've wasted our time.
It's because we just watched it go past us. That's
Well,
what.
that-
We
all
haven't- it had no reason to stop.
No.
All right. As you, unfortunately, some of my art is not working, which is a bit of a pain, but here we are. Anyway, as you start to approach the hill, almost immediately you can kind of spot out the corner of your eyes kobolds watching you.
I meant to be saying the train station.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely
why.
seeing-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely seeing the train station.
Stop writing Tom is a cunt everywhere.
I'm just seeing blackness.
I'm going to leave you on there for a bit because the other map I was going to move you to isn't working,
I'm not seeing
which is a bit irritating. Because that's the one I put you on as a holdover.
Oh right. So the answer is yes. I was meant to be seeing that. It just wasn't what we were seeing at the time.
You're not meant to be able to see it. It's supposed to be in darkness, but whatever.
It's grey. I can see like what I saw before when I was there.
Oh, it's the explorable stuff. Okay, fine.
But I'm all meant was I just on the wrong page entirely.
Yep. So as you kind of approach the hill, almost immediately you can notice kind of kobolds spotting you, keeping an eye on you. Some of them with with telescopes poking as they monitor you as you get closer and closer. Generally, the kobolds they're all keeping their distance as you get closer and closer to the entrance, until finally you are greeted by a large gate that suggests the entrance into a vast, majestic hall, and a single kobold holding a spear that's actually just a dagger taped to the end of a stick runs forward and stands at a motley kind of attention. You may
sure.
recognize this kobold. The kobold in front of you is indeed the toilet kobold.
What, the one assumably not the one that I cut the head off of.
The ones that you feel like you've killed like 2 or 3 of them. So you're a little bit uncertain as to how he's come to be. But he is standing there at attention, holding a stick with a dagger tied to the end of it. As he turns, looks at you, and goes, "Yes,
Says what?
yes."
Oh, I thought you said death. I was like, that's what it's pipples.
He looks up at you. His eyes are both pointing in different directions. Neither of them is looking at you.
Where do they find these fucking idiots?
My dear boy, we have come to parley with your betters. Run along and fetch them for us.
We have been sent by a mighty foreign power.
The kobold turns its head to look at Eugene, then has to crank its head up a fair bit to try and look at you, and then gives you what looks to be just complete confusion, as he just again says, "What?"
Cole's going to look at him and say, King Finn definitely wants to see us.
Okay. That's a persuasion of 15. So the kobold kind of turns. One of his eyes was looking at you, but as he turns, his eye is pointing completely away from you now, and he just goes, "Okay," and then starts to scurry off, and occasionally turns around and kind of like beckons, follow, as he runs off into the cave. Behind him into the hallway. So yes, you can follow through. The kobold kind of leads you through a network of tunnels. It's quite sprawling, but clearly is a kingdom built for a larger race than kobolds. Until finally he brings you into what appears to be a main majestic hall. This is indeed King Finn's throne room.
Are we supposed? Oh, here we go. It's the mouse.
In front of you, you can see a throne set very, very high up. Atop it sits or stands a mousekin. This is Sir King Finn the Tall, the feared and respected ruler of the Kobold Collective. Rumor has it he has a dragon somewhere around here, so be careful.
I have a quick question about the hall.
Yep, go for it.
Next to the throne, is there a giant bottle with like a little metal neck to it that goes through like the bars of some kind of cage? And is there some kind of hamster wheel?
What? Oh, right. Okay. Does he have a? Not that you can see, but maybe that's in Sir King Finn the Tall's private quarters, and not for you to know.
Okay.
Now, So Kingfin is clearly preoccupied with something, but as you enter, he kind of turns his head to see you. There's a brief moment where you see his eyes are squinting, and the kobold with the stick kind of turns, looks at you, looks back at Kingfin, and then almost immediately both of his eyes snap into the same place as he just says, "My liege, the evil League of Evil is here to see you." He then turns back briefly, winks at you, Call, and scurries off down a tunnel.
To be fair, that like idiot act literally got his friends killed. So what do I care?
So you are now before Sir Kingfin the Tall, who would like to make the introductions.
I bow deeply and say, my king, it is very good to finally meet you. We are delegates from, as your underling said, the Evil League of Evil. Well met.
Oh, man.
Richard, if you'd like to...
Old-timey people say.
Well, it's good that you're finally here. Do you have my badge? I was meant to get a badge for doing evil, but I haven't received it yet.
Oh yeah.
He's
all he
fucking
wanted.
Terrifying, this mouse.
Yes, I have your badge here. Cole is gonna reach into his pocket and pull out a coin, and very quickly just like use a thumbnail to like scratch like an angry face on it. And just then like just be a proffer it and say this is it's a good League of Good coin that he's like defaced with an angry face.
Make me a deception check, I suppose. You have advantage through your hat, so you know.
Oh,
All right. I will roll for the king.
what if I say it's definitely a real deal?
Definitely the real. Right, yeah. So you're going to try and amplify that. I mean, you already have advantage, so I will say, Richard, Kingfin absolutely is not buying it. First of all, it's not made of cloth. How is he supposed to stitch that into his lovely sash?
No. You put a hole on top of it and you hang it. It's a little like a pendant.
I'm telling you now, he's not buying it. So
The truth is, he hasn't earned it yet. But if he helps us out, then he will have earned it. That's the way we need to go about this.
Do evil before you can earn the back. Cole's just gonna.
In Finn's defense, he took over a fucking colony.
When he sees that it's not coming off, he's just gonna have the dignity to look slightly ashamed and then just stop and walk away.
Well, that one thing we could definitely offer is the guarantee of a brand new evil badge. If you were to help us in our newest venture, do you know the train that circulates in the local area?
Oh yes, we are familiar with the train with its stupid fucking legs.
Yes, that's the problem we're running into right now. Unfortunately, it seems like
What?
It seems like we all don't like this train. I think we're all on the same page here.
Did you just say the train has legs?
Andy,
Yeah.
were you not here?
Jesus Christ!
No.
You saw it zoom. We saw it zoom by with.
Yeah, it has
Yeah,
like
up for
spider legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like Choo Choo Charles?
No,
So tell you what, here's the
I
fucking
would imagine so.
token again for your benefit. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere sensible, didn't
This
I?
is why you were so indignant when I said the bacon and eggs plan wouldn't work.
Yeah.
You didn't realise that was the train.
Yeah, but it still doesn't mean it won't stop.
I mean, I don't know. I think that train has its own fucking sentience.
Some stuff going on. Yes, well, one of our compatriots, a very upstanding kobold, I might add, has been taken prisoner on this train, and we need to free him. So we thought you would be very interested in liberating one of your potential subjects.
Well, you see, I'm quite interested in that because it sounds like your friend's not the only kobold on board. My rule here is not concrete. They want a dragon. I've given them a dragon, but they just don't know that it's a goose.
So
yeah, I would help you because they'll forget about the dragon for a bit if I save their kids.
yes.
It's not kobold kids, it's their friends. Don't worry, it's not a bunch of kobold children on there. Well, it might be actually.
God.
Yeah, fuck it, kobold kids.
That's caught with them.
I get
He's
the
looked into the cage.
Hey, kobold kids are smaller than court, so they're safe.
That is true.
I get the impression that King Finn can't tell the difference.
Or is it that he just doesn't care? He just wants to keep being king.
Taylor Furtado.
Nelly Furtado.
No.
So, King Finn has offered some aid to you, but in exchange he will want you to free the kobolds who are imprisoned on the train.
If we were to destroy the train, not the whole thing, just the front of it that makes it move.
Yeah.
Then there will be everything could be freed.
Mm-hmm.
So if it were to, I don't know, get caught in a landslide, we'd be laughing.
I don't think this court you're talking about would like to be in a landslide.
Yeah, what do you know, Dregs?
I'm worried that unless we timed it absolutely perfectly and caught the train in the landslide, and I feel that would be very difficult to time, it would just go over. It might be able to just climb over any landslide. I feel like what we need to do is maybe blow up.
Maps?
Yeah, have we got any BAPs around here?
If we
blow up the legs, I feel that might.
What if we put a bomb on the actual tracks and then blow up the train as it goes over it?
Okay, so I'm going to deal with this in the order in which it was asked. So first of all, King Finn is going to offer the insight that he knows that there is a way aboard the train from the back, but the train would have to be slowed down or stopped realistically to be able to get on.
Like at a muffin, not a muffin stand. That's at a BAP stand.
And to address the cry for BAPs, he can direct you to the bakery within King Finn's Hill.
Yes.
And they would certainly be able to assist with
And
something
can you
like
throw any light on whether he thinks the crew of the train will be interested in bacon and egg BAP?
Unfortunately, King Finn cannot. They've never managed to actually get on. They don't know who crews the train. Can't offer any assistance.
They're gonna fucking love these BAPs.
You're never going to extinguish that hope, are you, Dom?
I mean, I don't want to take it away. It could be there.
It might
Why are
work.
you so
Shall
intent on
we-
extinguishing it, Sam?
How about
Use
belts
the
and
word.
braces? We have the BAP stand and some high explosives, all timed together. So if one doesn't work, the other might.
I have another idea, but we're gonna need a hell of a lot of chewing gum.
Please tell me your idea isn't just
Can
to
we go to
stick
the
the
Wrigley
train
factory?
down.
Yeah, we get the legs stuck with lots of chewing gum.
Sure, tell you what, if you can tell me where the Wrigley's factory is,
No,
and
Where
if
is-
you're right,
Where
forget
is the
that.
Wrigley's factory?
Can we just go to the? Can we just go around the town with a ruler and scratch it all off the pavements?
Yeah, all off that. All the
I don't
underneath
think
the
that chewing gum
tables.
exists in this universe.
yeah, chewing gum doesn't exist in this universe.
Oh, that's a
You say
shame.
that now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I say that
Wait
now,
a-
yes.
Way to extinguish that hope.
Indeed. Andy, while you're talking, you notice that a stalactite above you is wobbling. It's weird as well. There's no stalactites anywhere else on the roof.
Yeah, I'll carry on.
Stick it back up with a bit of gum.
Yeah.
Oh dear. All right, so you are able to get some baps from King Finn.
Yeah.
You have now gotten the assistance of a number of kobolds who will accompany you, and you can use them to build things, destroy things, set things up. They will not help in combat, though. So essentially, you've just got access to out-of-combat manpower, thanks to the number of kobolds you've got with you.
Nice.
All
All those kobolds amount to one man. That's why we've got manpower.
One manpower. One slightly non-cooperative dude.
Hmm.
Yes. So is there anything else you want to get from King Finn, from the swamp, anything like that? Or do you want to head back to your Bap shack?
Catch up?
I would like to find a dead body, if possible.
Are you picky about race?
Never.
Oh,
That's reassuring, I
are
suppose.
we gonna
Um,
Gene
Is
is
there
of
a nunnery
equal
in
opportunities.
Now, you can make an
Necromancer.
investigation check to see if you can find one in about King Finn's Hill. That
Mhm.
may make you quite unpopular if you
Yeah,
steal the
that's-
body of a kobold.
Yeah, I was hoping
Mhm.
not one of the kobolds.
Okay, well, you can keep an eye out while traveling
Okay, yeah.
to see if you come across any shallow graves, anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I was, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yep.
Can he lend us any labour?
Pardon?
Can he lend us any labour?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
Kobolds.
literally. Yeah, what?
That's literally what he said. We could got kobolds for out of.
Yeah, out of combat
Combat help.
manpower.
Where have you been, Sam?
That's why I said one manpower.
Yeah, that's why we made a whole joke about it. Were you not here?
I was busy being frustrated about bacon and eggs.
God. Okay. So King Finn has indeed correctly recognised Call the Stonk, who came here and lost a fight with Sir Bill Ironguts. Now, of course, Call, you can deny that if you want, but it's you losing a fight against your previous character, who was an ogre. So
I'm trying to think. Honestly, yeah, that's probably accurate. Like Bill did nothing else other than hit hard.
Sir Bill. Just
Yeah.
let's be clear.
Yeah,
King Finn did knight everyone. Sir King Finn.
yeah.
Wait, was it just you who knighted everyone? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gave everybody royal titles, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You made somebody a
Skog,
cupbearer.
I think it was it. Oh yeah, Horny was captain of the King's Guard.
That was it. Yes.
And he was a fucking naked gnome.
Leaking no.
Dom,
Yes, Andy.
I'd like to request.
Okay.
I'd like to inquire if there's a nunnery in this hill.
Unfortunately, the kobolds under Sir King Finn, they operate mostly on a Boy Scout-based philosophy. There are no nuns in Boy Scouts. Everybody's a Boy Scout, especially the girls. Hello, Bo.
Okay, I guess we have to not take nuns. We'll just have to take school children.
Are you trying to take school children from the Kobold Collective? Because if so, I don't have a battle map for this setup, but I can get one.
I mean,
Well, we need
we
something
could just dress up a bunch of kobolds to look like school children. They are about the right height.
Dress up.
And to be honest, most of them are going to be the right age.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. Mentally, physically.
We'll just keep an eye out for some like schoolboy.
Yeah, I'm just digging up a battle map that I might need. There it is. Oh yeah, good, excellent.
Keep on keeping on for the minute.
Yes. So what are we going to do? We're going to head back to the tracks, plant some explosives, and maybe
I'd like to plant the explosives far enough down the track that the Bap Shack has a chance to work.
yes. It would only be I tell you what we could do is we could plant it in line with the Bap Shack. So, because they would have had to start breaking well before the Bap Shack, to stop.
Yeah.
So, if it's in line, it's easier for us to get on once it's been exploded, but also we'll know by the time they get to us whether they're breaking or not,
But what if they don't see it until it, and then they have to stop?
Well, you got the signpost up ahead.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, "Fuck! There's fucking look! There's a," and then they have to stop, and then.
This is what I mean. It'll still be a little bit in front of them,
Reverse.
Okay, a little bit down the ways. So so then actually, if we'll have it like far enough down the ways that if it explodes, the rear of the train will be in line with where the shack is.
Ooh.
Because that's where we want to get on anyway.
Now that's a plan. That's a plan I can get behind, Stan.
So we can put it one train length down trackward from the Bap Shack.
No, not just a pretty face, Ed.
Okay. I've moved you all back to the Bap Shack.
What did I miss?
So it's discussion on the plan. The plan is we're going to see if the Bap Shack works, but if not, we're going to place the barrel. We're going to have the barrel placed far enough down that it can be detonated, and so the Bap Shack would be at where the rear of the train is, which is where there's an entry point.
Then it would be the back Bap Shack.
The back Bap Shack. The back trackside Bap Shack.
Yes.
Yep. So that would allow you to get on there if the Bap Shack idea itself does not work.
What if,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of the barrel itself, like the barrel alone is probably quite suspicious.
Right.
So what if we were to have, if they're anywhere nearby that's sort of slightly higher than the tracks itself, where we could potentially get the kobolds to like break out the side of it, the slope, so it can collapse onto the tracks and cover up the barrel.
Yeah.
It wouldn't stop the train, but it might slow down a little bit to climb over whatever's on the tracks, at which point we can explode the bomb when it slows down, and it will get on at the same time.
Okay. I'll say the most logical thing for you guys is these kind of spots here. You reckon you could hide a barrel in amongst that?
Oh, yeah.
There's enough refuge on the track that you could definitely sneak it in.
Someone's burst the yoke.
Oh dear.
No, that
So, all right. So your idea is I'm going to move the Bap Shack just to make sure we've got a bit more space on the track. But the idea is you've got the Bap Shack here. Let's say the barrel here, but we'll say it's here. I'm going to draw. As if obviously the train is a little longer than all this, but like for the sake of this. So that's where you have explosives. This is where you have the end of the train is here for the Bap Shack. So if the Bap Shack doesn't work, you blow it up. That'll at least slow it down or daze it enough. You get on at the back, and then you're on the train. Is that all clear? Does everybody know what they're doing? Any objections before we proceed?
No, I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We've got our signage.
Can I have Gruff fly high up and sort of follow us once we're on the train?
Sorry?
Can Gruff like fly above and follow us once we're on the train to give us a sort of outside view?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that should be fine. What about Salad Cream? Are you going to bring him on or leave him behind?
I feel like he would find it difficult to maneuver in a train.
That's a good point.
Have we got our signage up?
You have got a sign up. Oh, Gene, roll me perception while you were
I want to put more signage
traveling here.
Oh yeah.
More signage up. Okay, so you have got, based on your kind of intel, you have got a couple of days before the train loops back around again. So you've got plenty of time to build kind of as much signage. With the help of the kobold, you can get a decent amount kind of all squirreled away. And on one of these days, Gene, while you're out kind of collecting bits of wood and trying to come up with nice ways for it to find there, you actually find two pieces of wood in a vague kind of cross symbol.
Yeah.
This is a grave marker. Gold dust. I don't actually know why you'd want this dead body, but you found a recent shallow grave. And you cast Animate Dead upon it. Okay, then.
It's mainly so we can have a very reliable way of igniting the bomb.
I was going to ask that next, yeah. So what is the plan for igniting the bomb, then? Is it just have a
So it was just
skeleton with
gonna
a torch
hold,
or
like
something?
it's just going to give the skeleton a torch, and I can command it. It's more precisely.
Can we just put the skeleton in the barrel?
Skeleton sat in the barrel with a lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
can you resummon Sheila?
Resummon. Oh yeah, no, I've got Sheila.
Why don't you put Sheila in the barrel with a match?
I could, but I feel like I'll need her, like potentially on the train as like my eyes and ears.
Yeah, just put
Or my fingers.
Just like a skeletal arm and a head and a torso in there with nothing else.
Yeah.
You don't need any legs.
Oh yeah, that's why I can just like bury the skeleton like basically up to like the shoulders in the sand next to the barrel.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, I think we have everything we need.
Can we use the kobolds to look like punters at the shack?
Ooh,
all right. Talk me through what's going on. Who's manning the shack? You've got some kobolds hanging around eating bits of bacon or something like that. So it looks like it's bustling.
Gruff is on Overwatch.
Read that. Yeah, Gruff is on Overwatch. Salad Cream is blending in with a hill. Who's behind the stall then? Who's the face of the business? Dare I ask?
Jean is Bugs Bunnying disguised again as.
Man, Jean takes any opportunity to dress in drag, doesn't he?
It speaks to some deeper things, but
yeah, roll your knowledge from a past life.
It's got to be.
For what? It's just like an extra D6.
No, don't worry. Yeah.
It's got to be nuggets selling bacon, surely.
No, Gene can do it.
No, he'll be Gene will be like by the sign, like just like jumping around enthusiastically.
Yeah.
Maybe the cats could sell the bacon.
Gene is a booth babe, basically.
Ah, of course. I knew it.
The music keeps coming on and then being turned down, and I get upset.
Oh, sorry. I'm adjusting it, but actually, I should just adjust my own volume, shouldn't I?
Yes, because I can't hear anything.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay, that's why. Honestly, I set the audio ages ago, and then I was just like, right, well, I'll just keep tweaking it to make sure it's okay. And my default audio has been maximized. So sorry about that. I've been turning it down for everybody. All right. Yes, as we kind of reach the third or so day, you guys have set yourself up quite nicely here. I love your Bapshap drawing. It's very well done.
Can we have a short rest?
I mean, you guys have had multiple long rests. This is days. Yeah.
Right. I will went back. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody top yourself up. Make sure you got all your spell slots. And finally, we reach kind of midday on about the third day or so. And with your kind of Overwatch Griffin and everything like that, you can see that the train is once again approaching.
Can I hide in these bushes?
Certainly. For those of you who want to hide, let's see some stealth rolls. For those of you who want to kind of amplify the trackside Bapshack, give me performance rolls, please.
Oh yes.
Conversely,
it's positive.
I'm probably better off trying to blend in. Like, as strange as it sounds.
Oh, very good, Gene.
1 second. I just need to.
I will play.
I am going to use my knowledge from a past life and give me an extra D6 on that.
All right. Well, it might help counteract Call, who is.
I have advantage, don't I?
It's an 18.
On performance? No.
No, on the basis that we're all part of a set scene. You know, this is not just me trying to convince someone alone.
No, I'm not just giving you advantage because you've asked nicely.
I mean, it works for Andy.
It does work occasionally for Andy.
Anyone that wants to stealth, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna cast.
Okay.
Oh, that's a much better idea. Let's do that.
Fine. All right. Oh.
I'm going to wait. I'll try to blend in and look so awkward that the rest of the party will immediately point it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just hide instead.
No, I've just got one last thing to do on the Bap Shack.
Yeah, what's that?
So I get a +10. But I have disadvantage. I have disadvantage from wearing heavy armor?
Oh, you do, yes. Yes.
12.
Oh, there it is. Perfection. It wouldn't be the trackside Bap Shack without the badly drawn graffiti penis on the front and somebody in an apron scrubbing it off, going, bloody hell.
We've only been open for a day.
Only been open for a day.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. So, as the train approaches, you guys are putting on the absolute best show you can for the trackside Bap Shack. Let's see. We have a 9, a 12, a 12. Tom, are you going to roll performance or stealth?
Tom?
Sorry.
Performance or stealth.
Yeah, performance or
Stealth will give you a
stealth,
+10.
yeah.
Stealth.
It's basically, are you helping with the Bap Shack or are you hiding?
I would be hiding. Well, I do better hiding than helping.
you
So
blend in
I'm going to
like-
hide.
Why don't you
Okay.
blend in like a box of supplies?
Box of supplies.
Box of,
Yeah.
box of
He
cleaning
just-
supplies.
He just
Like-
scrawls on the box bacon instead of cats. So
Is that a deception roll?
no, it's performance.
Oh.
Yeah,
What about
Because you guys
stealth?
are all really good at perception. Yeah, but
Yeah, you can
stealth
do-
is stealth. Like, yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes.
Jesus.
Okay. So the cats with a 37 find other similar boxes and perfectly have blended in to the point where you guys aren't entirely certain where the box of cats is.
Did we ever have a box of cats?
I don't think you did. That doesn't sound right.
That
I
doesn't
don't
sound
think I would allow somebody to make a character that's a box of cats.
That sounds outrageous.
That does sound a bit silly, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Is that like a mortarboard hat on the trackside Bap Shack?
Don't you know? It's a traffic code.
Oh, much better.
All right. Well, with that rather stellar performance, the train once again is approaching. And yeah, you can see its spider legs just crawling itself all over the place.
I'm so glad the people on the train can't smell these bacon and all this bacon and eggs that has just been sat out in the desert sun for several days.
And
Mhm.
and Nugget start like waving
Mhm.
bits of bacon. Like
Um,
"Whee!"
you can try. This is all part of the performance, I suppose, isn't it?
Should he be stood over here somewhere?
Where is he?
He's just stood next to.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. We'll put Nugget here.
Doesn't matter where the fucking
Yeah, it doesn't. At this point, it doesn't really matter. This is more just for illustration purposes. As the train comes racing through, and kind of very quickly you realise it's not slowing down for the trackside Bap Shack. However, now I'm about to make the single most important role of how the flavour of this campaign will go.
Well, as it goes over Jacques,
Yeah.
that's the dead guy. I'll just like whisper into Sheila now.
Okay, split. So that's at this point that it'll be blown up.
Mhm.
As it kind of races through, you can see there are a number of eyes at the front, and they are darting around, and quite a few of them are looking at the trackside Bap Shack.
Stop!
And as we get further along,
Can I throw bacon at the train?
you can certainly try if you make me a ranged attack with disadvantage.
And I
To
also want to throw
throw-
eggs as well.
Throw bacon and eggs at the train.
What do I need to roll?
A ranged attack. If you've got anything that's ranged, just roll that. Salem, are you trying to cast command on the train?
I'll have that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it has to be on a creature, I believe.
What is the train?
The train is essentially just possessed.
Oh, okay. Okay then.
weirdly enough, Nugget, you do actually have quite a good arm, and you are able to get some bits of bacon and egg onto the train as it races past. Unfortunately, it does not stop it as it charges further and further along.
Whoever saw that
Roll
coming.
here.
Can Salem eat a bacon egg bat?
Yeah, you can. That's fine. Yeah.
Until now.
Yeah, you bought it all now. Finally, it reaches the point of detonation. I will say the rolls were closer than I wanted, but it's stopping at the bacon and egg shack. It was way closer than it should have been. Not quite there though. Not quite there. Unfortunately, yeah, your performance of a alluring trackside Bap Shack was not quite there.
Can Nugget just kick the whole stand onto over on the floor?
Yeah, I assume that all this is going to happen kind of in the moment that Gene says now, and detonates the black powder barrel. Is that right, Gene? Is that presumably?
Yep.
Okay, so as the barrel kind of explodes underneath the train, you can see it kind of shakes, slams itself down on the ground, and it is at a complete dead stop. If you want to get on the train, you have to absolutely run for it now. So yeah, the rear of the train is here, and I assume everybody wants to get on.
Yeah,
yes.
We're not. Yeah.
I'm tipping this whole stand on the floor.
Hang on, I'm gonna grab some bacon egg baps.
Okay, as you kind of
For the road.
Yeah.
All right, as you kind of kick your way through, you do indeed successfully make it onto the train. So if you'll just give me a moment. That'll do. I just have to set up some tokens because of where you've entered. So as you kind of get to the rear of the train, it's immediately noticeable that the back carriage has kind of a large open area, and it's kind of, you know, a hollow back part. So you're able to quite easily kind of scramble yourself aboard. Not Court. He doesn't need to be on here.
Correct.
Well, he does need to be on here, just in a very different location. Right, yeah, Salem.
I wouldn't have him on there just yet because I'll have sight on the character. That's fine.
You shouldn't have sight on this one, but let me know if you.
No, you're right. I don't.
Splendid. Okay, you are on the far left. Let me know if you don't have vision.
I can see.
I can see.
Mm-hmm.
I can see.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. All right, so yes, you have entered into the kind of the back end of the train. Very quickly after you clamber aboard, you can feel the train getting itself back up to speed again. So you think you've managed to slip in relatively unnoticed, thanks to the pass without a trace and the rather good stealth rolls. You weren't spotted boarding the train. Now here would be the doorway into kind of the next carriage. I've done the vision as kind of carriage by carriage. So as you advance through, you'll get more and more vision of kind of the train going through. Now,
that's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think this works. So as you're kind of moving yourself forward, is there anything that you want to do, or do you just want to immediately charge forward? Yes, Dan.
Is I wouldn't say necessarily do it. Can I hold that to basically go off as soon as we're about to enter combat? If that's all right.
Okay, it is a bonus action, so you can just cast it.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's right. You're right. Sorry, I didn't even know it was a bonus action. Okay, continue.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I have my aura?
Oh yeah, it's 10 feet, right?
Yeah. Let me. I can do it. I just need to turn it on.
That's all right.
I was gonna say if it'd be useful for anyone to be invisible right this second, but now we don't have a real sneaky person. I suppose it's less imperative.
Okay.
I think the main thing I would do is I would just ask Sheila to check ahead for us, and if there's a door there, just like crack it ever so slightly.
Okay, so there is a door kind of in front of you. Oh, what's your aura?
My aura is the Halo of Spores.
Yeah, what's the distance on it? I mean, sorry.
10 feet. I can set up. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna set it up.
Okay.
Yeah, don't have to make them visible. We can create them, but
there you go.
Okay.
I'm an overachiever. I have 2.
You do, but yeah. All right then. So Sheila is going to kind of creep forward to the door that's in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
She can kind of peek through it. And you can kind of immediately see that there is a significant gap between the carriages.
Mhm.
That's all. Oh, Jesus, Sam.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I don't think anybody else can see that. But
No.
No, is it like a
Jesus.
I'm trying
30
to find a
foot
colour that's not
radius?
too
Oh
obtrusive.
yeah, you gotta find a better color, or maybe don't have that one as an aura because that's.
Is that right?
Yeah, it kind of makes it difficult to see everything because we're so enclosed. So I might say we'll not have an aura for that one because a 30-foot range is gonna hit most people, to be completely honest.
All right.
What Roll20 needs to do is allow you to have it as a ring, not a.
Oh wait, I can do that. Yeah. Oh, I can do a circle, but I can't do it.
Either way.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sheila is going to kind of crack the door in front of you, and kind of immediately you realise that there is. So this should just work on the fly. Yeah, so you can kind of see a little bit better around you because thanks to Sheila, you kind of know that you can kind of open the door to this carriage without opening the next carriage, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see, and you could, if you were feeling particularly heroic, try and climb on the outside of the train. I'm not taking that away as an option.
Train's completely dead at the moment. It's not moving, is it?
No, the train
is
has
moving.
started moving. It is.
Oh, it has started moving. How quickly is it moving?
Very rapidly.
Okay, because I have a flying speed, but I don't think it will make a difference. It will help for that.
I'd say probably you'd need like a flying speed of about 100 feet to keep up with
the
train.
same as my running speed, so it's only
okay. So
30.
yeah, unfortunately not.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Sheila and I both have tremor sense. Can we sense anyone?
What is the
inside?
range on your tremor sense? I think I gave
30
you
feet.
30 feet. Yes. So I'm just going to. Where is the ruler? There it is. So. Okay. You can indeed sense somebody. Can you see where my arrow is pointing? Yeah.
Yep.
You can sense somebody is here, and there's something a little off about this area. But there's definitely somebody here that you can tell. Unfortunately, your sense is a little thrown off in terms of precision because of the train. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's tremors everywhere.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Mhm.
There's one in on the right. Don't know what it is, whether it's friendly or not.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe presume not, but make sure you don't just kill everyone. We want to save the witch and the kobolds.
Call is gonna step up.
Yep.
And,
Gene will step out of the way now.
He's gonna suggest. I'm
Let the
gonna.
big boys go.
I'm gonna barge in with gusto.
Yep.
And try and bluff enough just to confuse them until some of us get through the door, and then we can attack them. So I just want to get like a few seconds of confusion out of them before they attack us, so we get time to get through.
Yes, Ragnar.
Could I rage before we go through the door?
Okay, so is your plan... Sorry, just to make sure I get this right. So your plan is that Call is going to go through first. He's going to try and bluff just for long enough for everybody to get into the carriage, the next carriage. And then if the bluff falls apart, you just go. And Ragnar, you want to be already raging. Kind of like ready to go, jump in, yeah. Okay, if all that's fine, Ragnar, you can go for a rage. My phone is apparently picking... Really? I said Ragnar. Okay, thanks, phone. Okay, so with that, Ragnar, let's...
Oops.
A bolt of light shoots out of your chest, and another creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a con saving throw as a bolt of lightning shoots out of your chest.
That is so perfect.
Now,
that was the best possible one.
You could aim this at where you know there is a person.
Yes.
Yoink.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
I can bluff that.
Kill the fucking witch, isn't it?
What's the con save? Oh shit! They do not make the con save. So they are now okay. So what we're gonna do now, is we are gonna start initiative. You guys have got a surprise round kind of guaranteed. Where the fuck? Okay, there's turn order. Jesus.
And how long have you had that typed out?
I just typed it in now.
Okay.
I did think of it earlier. I was just whether or not he rolled it.
Finally getting decent initiative.
You are, and you have got a surprise round though. Although that's very good initiative.
Gene's gonna fuck it.
That is for me.
Oh!
that is-
16.
Jesus, 16, 19,
21.
19, 16, 19, 16.
Getting the fucking drop on him now.
What the fuck is happening, guys? Tom, we need an initiative roll from you.
Ooh, sorry about that.
There's not.
SEAL Team
yeah.
6 over here.
There's some high expectations for you. Just
Tom with a -5 to his actual initiative there.
Yeah.
To be
IRL.
fair, 17 is still pretty good. All
That's
right,
good.
so there we are. Right. So with that, Ragnar bursts into his rage form. A massive were-tiger. A bolt of light shoots out of his chest and immediately smashes through the door and hits somebody in the face. I'm just going to... Oh, actually, man, these new layer things, it's pretty good, actually. With that, the doorway is smashed open and you can kind of see what's in front of you. The woman who was stood at this kind of counter is clutching her eyes and is completely blinded.
Anything from the trolley?
And,
What is she
there's-
there?
she's
Blind,
been
but she
stood
is.
there working on something. You can't
He's
really
cooking
tell
bacon and eggs.
what she's doing.
There.
You can see there's another heavily armored figure here. We're going to go through the turns normally, but you guys have got a whole round of surprise due to that opening. So, Nugget, what would you like to do?
I'll run in and hit him.
Okay then, please do.
I get it.
All right, so on the cue of Ragnar shooting off a fucking... That's so perfect.
Gonna
Nugget
raid.
charges in, rages, yeah, excellent, and brings about Cunt's Maul onto the figure. So,
Now, I can't
Don't
remember if I
forget
get
your-
another go or not.
you don't on your first turn, but you do on every other turn.
Okay.
Don't
So-
forget your stonk damage.
Oh yeah, how much is it? It's 1d4 on
1d4.
each weapon, right?
1d4 for each stack.
Okay, splendid. So that is, both of those do hit. So you have 15 plus 4, so you've got 19 damage, plus 11, plus another 3. So that's 33 damage, I think?
And it's 19 and 40. Yeah, 33.
Excellent. All right, so Nugget, you charge in and immediately start getting some hits off on this lady. She's just completely dazed right now. She has no real idea what's going on. Now it's a surprise round, so the man in plate and the lady Barb do not get a turn. Call, it is your turn.
Cool is gonna.
Ragnar has somewhat taken your thunder.
Yeah, I can live with it. It's fine. Cool's gonna stroll in.
Yep.
Wait, hang on. I have a ranged weapon, don't I?
Do you?
I thought you just had
what
reach.
sorts? I have a whip.
Oh, that counts. Yeah, okay.
Whip.
I have a whip and reach.
You have
Hey,
no.
whip.
No.
Yeah, so I actually I can hit him with whip. Stand here.
Okay. So you run forward, produce your whip. Let's see some swings.
I'm gonna whip crack.
And with a whip crack of his whippy tail. So a 15 does indeed... Oh, actually, on this guy... Sorry, just a moment. Unfortunately, a 15 does not hit him.
Do we get
Maybe
any
have a
advantage?
second
Do we
swing.
get advantage from surprise?
Only if you're an assassin.
No.
Yeah. It just gets you a whole extra turn, basically.
Yeah,
'cause
that's fair.
they just don't get a turn, yeah.
Only if you're an assassin, not an ass.
Oh.
Got him.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, but if Sam whips your character, I might give him advantage.
Understandable.
You have another attack, though, so...
Oh, I'm really annoyed now. I had a thing for extra movement and I didn't use it. Could have just done that and hit him with my fucking scythe. Oh well.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, well,
well.
such is life. I'll
Yep.
live with it.
Alright, say levy. Ah, there we go. That's a bit
Oh,
more
yes.
like it. So you whip at the plate man. He kind of glances off of his armor, but as he kind of flinches, he opens himself up a bit, and you bring the Kraken's Reach around for a second hit. Not the Kraken's Reach around. That's a very different weapon. And that is so we've got 24 damage, and you're going to pump in a smite to that, so make sure to roll the extra damage dice
I
again, because
think
you get
I
it
was
twice.
at the Kraken's Reach around in Stratholme.
I've been to that tavern. Lovely place. So that is... Oh, Christ.
15, 24... Shit. 20...
49 points of damage, I believe.
Yes.
That's what I've got from my Excel sheet. So if it's wrong, we have a bigger problem. Okay, so excellent. Anything else for you, Cole?
I'm going to give him the finger.
I'm gonna go and get beer.
I'll allow that as a free action. Ragnir, you've just tigered up and shot a laser beam at people. Your day is going fucking great.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Now I'm gonna run in,
Mm-hmm.
go up here a little bit,
Okay.
up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run straight at her.
Oh, right, your movement thing, isn't it? Okay, go for it, please.
Get pounced, bitch.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and hit her with a melee attack.
Okay, so a 20 does indeed hit. So that is 11 points of damage. Okay.
And
And yeah, because you've moved,
she
so it's a
succeed?
15 check. Let me check. So... But she does not. Wow, she has good strength as well. That was a garbage roll. Yeah, okay, that was a 2. Yeah, no wonder. Okay, she does not make it. And you have successfully knocked her prone, and you can now make a bite as a bonus action. So you've still got another claw and a bite.
Yes. So I will bite her.
And she is now prone as well, which is...
Oh, I'm not getting the stonk damage, so I'm only getting one of those.
Oh, okay.
dice,
Alright.
Sorry.
No, that's alright. It just... Oh, actually, all it is -1 off of the damage you did last time.
And -1 of this one as well, I think.
And -1 off of this one, is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. Wow, you're shockingly consistent. Okay. So with that, it's another, 12 points, is it?
You need to get the 2d4 as well for the 2 attacks. Stonk.
No, we're specifically saying he's outside of your
Yeah,
range.
I'm outside of your aura.
The stonk damage is 30 feet.
Okay, we'll add those two damage
Okay,
back
yeah,
on.
it is already rolled in there. But
Yeah,
I
I've
thought
added
it was
that
the
back
little
on.
aura.
You're also greeted by an immensely unsatisfying feeling as you bite her.
Boo.
Something about your bite. Genuinely, a DC 13 on a con save is really easy to beat.
Yeah. Boo.
You still have
bite her
another
again.
claw attack. Oh yeah, or a bite attack. Yeah, okay. Alright then. A 17 does indeed hit. So that is another 10 points of damage.
Oh, and this time I didn't roll the d4.
Oh, so roll it,
Tick
add it
box
on.
the character sheet.
Yeah. Okay, an
That's
extra
better.
3 points. Oh, and this time you're greeted by an immensely satisfying feeling. You
Ragnar
feel-
just growls at everyone else and just goes, "Leave her. She's mine."
You feel complete in a way that you have not felt before. It is immensely satisfying, and you feel this power coursing through you. Put another notch on the tiger side of your totem, please.
Ooh.
Salem, it is your turn.
Right.
You can just finish.
What?
2,
3.
So Ragnar is now kind of crouched at this lady is prone, and Ragnar is now kind of crouched over her, growling at everybody.
Die.
Not the prone. There we are. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a room, isn't it?
No, there's kind of low counters here. You can move them
Okay.
freely around it, so don't worry about that.
Do I get line of sight with?
You have got line of sight with him. Yep. Yeah, all the kind of
gonna-
walls and stuff here are all low, waist high at most, kind of thing. This is clearly designed so you can still use the train carriage.
I'm gonna cast Hex.
Mhm.
And this guy's gonna be my target,
Okay.
and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast,
Okay, splendid.
which I can't. I
Hmm?
can't roll from there. I need to roll from here. Uh, Why can't I see? There it is.
Okay, a 16 does indeed hit him.
Yeah.
So that is 12 points of force damage. And are you going to knock him 10 feet back?
Yes.
Okay, so he goes crashing backwards into these boxes. He's now kind of pressed up against the wall of the train cart. You have
And I get
another
all-
Eldritch Blast.
You have two
And
more.
an extra D6 as well from Hex.
Oh yes,
And
please roll
D4
it.
for me.
Is your aura on every attack, or I thought it was just weapon attacks? I mean, fair play if it is, but yeah.
Let me check.
Another Eldritch Blast.
Another Eldritch Blast, please. Oh, that's more like.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I mean, yes, that definitely does hit.
Oh,
It's
you
weapon
double the
attacks.
d6.
It is
as
weapon
well.
attacks. Okay, plenty. So that is 24 points of damage. And can you roll me 2d6s as well,
Hell.
please? Jesus. Okay, excellent. Now he would be knocked further back, but again, he is right up against the wall, just getting blasted repeatedly with these. Anything else for you, Salem?
I like to think there's an indent in the wall like Dragon Ball Z.
He's
You
definitely
have-
smashed up the crates.
Yeah.
You have another blast.
Do I?
Does it?
Level 11, baby.
Oh shit!
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yes, I am very sure.
Okay. I'll take your
Give
word
us a
for it.
third one. Fuck it. Yeah. All right. 25. Yeah, it does. It does hit. Yeah.
3 beams at level 11 and 4
Jesus.
beams at level 17.
Okay, and give me another d6 as well. Jesus.
I forget that we got 2 warlocks.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, 1.5.
Yeah.
So, okay, with that,
Mostly
he's
warlock.
kind of completely, smashed into the wall. He's definitely very, very injured, but he isn't quite dead yet. Anything else for you, Salem, then?
Ooh. I tell you. Hang on, I don't know what.
Mhm.
The soul catch, the guy's soul that I caught. Is there anything I can do? I've forgotten now.
I think it's a bonus action to use things from it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've used
I've
your
always
bonus
had
action,
it.
so-
Yeah.
All right. With that, it is your turn, Gene.
Right. Well, Sheila is going to just come up in here.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Jean into hop on in here. 2, 3, 6. And he is going to do finger guns with the staff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And point it at this dude as well, and just line up with Salem blasting.
All right. As you join the Warlock firing squad, let's see some rolls then.
This is grave touched as well. 'Cause
Oh,
my-
excellent. Okay,
yeah.
so a 23 does indeed hit.
that was
Uh,
balls damage.
yeah. Wow. I was gonna say that's. Oh yeah.
uh,
You did get a 1 and a 3. Like yeah.
Yeah. That's 1, 2.
Okay, that does hit. Again, these are rubbish damage. Ed.
Wow.
What are you?
That
Okay,
was-
all of these hit, but I mean, that does about as much damage as Tom did with 1. I think.
I rolled a 1 on 2 of them
That's-
for damage. I
yeah.
didn't roll higher than a 4 on any of the damage rolls.
Fucking
Uh,
get good scrub.
I mean, your finger guns all work. They blasts go off, but you can't help but feel like I could have done better with that.
the magic finger staff just kind of flops limply, and Jean looks dejected.
Looks down.
You
realises he's
suddenly
wearing
have a-
gloves.
You suddenly have a feeling like, oh, this has happened before. This was really awkward last time. Anything else for you, Gene?
No, Jean is feeling very inadequate.
Okay then. Dregs, it is your turn. The guy in full plate is quite badly injured. The lady is pinned on the ground by a were-tiger. Or a regular tiger. A were-tiger. You know it's a were-tiger. What would you like to do?
Dan.
Sorry, I was just was reading. Sorry, I was reading my own spells, trying to work out what I could do. I just didn't voice any of that. I am going to wild shape
Oh,
into.
do it, do it, do it, do it.
I am going to wild shape into.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember how to do this. Give me a second.
Okay.
I've got it here. I'm going to
Yep.
wild shape into a dire wolf. I do need to be slightly bigger.
Changing token. Oh yeah, you need to be bigger for that, don't you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Excellent. Could I get the dire wolf stat block as well?
Oh, I thought you said you had them. Oh, okay.
My bad.
Yeah, let me get it for you. Wolf.
It's okay if it's not easy to grab, but
I should just be able to pull it off the compendium. Here it is. Drag it out.
I've got it. I just can't use any of it, so that's on me.
Yep, I'm just. Hang on.
While you're doing this, I'm just going to describe that the wolf that
Mhm.
you see is like a decayed wolf covered in like mushroom spores and like it's rotten away.
Lovely.
It's horrible.
It's quite disgusting, really.
It should be at the very top of your like character list
Got it.
thing. Should be direwolf. Yep.
Excellent.
Cool.
So I'm going
There's a
run
token on the map as well.
to.
Sorry.
There's a
Nope.
token
Yep.
on the
Yep.
map.
That's a direwolf. All right. As the
And
direwolf kind of surges forward through the group. Yep. What you going
there. I can't get any closer to
Mhm.
this guy, so
There's the lady pinned next to you. You could try
I'm
and make
gonna
like a
attack.
non-lethal attack. You can make a lethal attack.
yeah, I'm gonna make a
Mhm.
attack.
Okay. Please do. You have well, you have advantage because she is. Okay. Doesn't matter. That is. Yep. Oh, is it?
I
Is it
didn't
not
roll
set
for
to?
damage? That's fine. I can't.
Can you make it do that?
I can change that in 2 seconds.
Yep. Well, you've gotten a critical hit. So
Also roll damage. Okay.
Oh, I just closed my browser.
excellent.
Yep.
Well done, Andy. Okay, so 12 and yeah, make another one just to give me the extra damage. Excellent. So, all right, so that's one attack. The direwolf has multi-attack, doesn't it?
The direwolf does not have multi-attack.
Really? Oh
Mhm.
wow.
It has pack tactics on this.
Oh,
one.
it has pack tactics.
Yes.
Okay, that's why. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for you then?
That is it for the moment.
Okay, that's fine. She doesn't need to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. She is already prone.
Yeah.
With that, Nugget, it is your turn.
Well,
You got this lady down on the ground that Ragnar's being very protective of. But the wolf, the
what? Why are
weird,
you
horrifying
protecting
monster. Because Ragnar has bitten her, and he wants to turn the world into were-tigers.
her?
Pretty much.
I'm gonna hit her.
Okay. Yeah, she's prone. You have advantage. So. Ragnar, unless Ragnar wants to try and like dive in the way.
I'm terribly sorry.
No lady were-tigers for you.
Terribly sorry. But she's the enemy.
Okay. You have
Kind of
a
slightly
triple attack, so
disconcerting
yep.
that Rich just hasn't responded.
He's off to go and have a cry. So that does hit. That's 15 points of damage. There's another hit that does hit. That is 14 points of damage. Oh yeah, we're going to need to add some d4s, but yep.
Let's add some d4s first.
Okay. Oh, excellent. All right then.
How did that look?
She is very badly injured.
Is she?
She is very badly injured at this point. Yeah.
36 total so far.
She's still ticking, but definitely had better days.
Will she get an attack opportunity on me?
No, she is prone, so she will
Ah,
not.
good.
Just to
In that
stand
case, I'll leave her there and move forwards to her.
Okay. You have got a third attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna at this guy in the corner.
Yep.
Does it hit?
You don't have advantage on this guy, so unfortunately, no, it doesn't.
What if
Mhm.
What if I were to be attacking recklessly?
Well, you gotta get better at saying it.
But you have to give
Isn't-
me special
reckless.
dispensation because it's me.
Isn't that? Unfortunately, you have to do it when you're making your first attack.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Ooh.
And it's also advantage on
Great.
melee weapon attack rolls.
Okay.
So, and technically, that's a ranged attack.
Okay.
So, wouldn't have worked anyway.
You
all
got
right.
me.
I got you. So you
got
throw
me. Good.
you throw your mule maul, and unfortunately, you just get it slightly wrong, so it kind of arcs around his head and snaps back into your hand, and you're thinking, "Oh shit! If only I were reckless and closer." Anything else for you then, Nugget?
No.
All right then. It is now Plate Boy's turn. Now he's taken an absolute beating, and all of this has happened in about 10 seconds. He's not having a very good day. But what he's going to do is kind of stagger over here, get up to this door, and he is going to smash it down almost immediately with his axe and start shouting.
Shit.
As a result, you see that this area kind of opens up. So you can kind of see some people in there, and this means I need to blonk
Hey, we got loads of carriages there.
and blonk. Okay, those were kind of garbage rolls, but we're all good. So, all right.
On this train again, I forgot.
The witch.
get the witch.
The witch.
Yeah, to get the
Tabitha,
witch
Oh.
and also court.
and the
Yeah.
kobold youngins.
I've
And
been
the
so
kobold.
invested in stopping it, I've completely forgotten the reason.
Completely forgot what's going on. Okay, excellent. So, yeah, he smashes down the door, and then he's going to charge forward and lunge attack at you, Nugget. Does a 17 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
No. Oh, bollocks. Okay, right. As he charges forward with his axe, he makes a wide swing, and it just impacts onto the ground next to you. He looks substantially dazed. Where the fuck has the turn order gone? Did I close it? There it is. Whatever. I must have closed it. Yeah. Yeah. He looks substantially dazed, and with that, we're going to end his turn. I'm just going to move the lady up because she was next on the turn
Oh
order.
dear, sorry.
Dear, oh dear.
Dear, oh dear. Now it is the lady's turn. So she is prone, and she's going to make. Unfortunately, she has to use her action to kind of try and stand up. And what she's going to try and do. God, there's not a lot she can do, really, actually. She is going to rage. So she roars back into your face, Ragnir. And is going to attempt to move away from you.
Does Ragnar go full pink lipstick?
So as she moves here, the wolf, so Dan and Ragnar would get attacks of opportunity if you'd like to take them.
Ragnar's not going to.
Okay, Ragnar's not. What about you, Dan?
I think
Ragnar, you can attack non-lethally, I will say. If you want to knock somebody out, you can. You just have to say. So go for it, Dan.
Try and I don't know how I'll do this attack non-lethally with a bite attack.
Are you trying to do it non-lethally? I'm just
Yeah, why
suggesting because I know Richard wants to infect people.
Yeah.
A 12 would not hit.
I've got
Unfortunately,
advantage for pack tactics.
you do have advantage, so that is 15 points of piercing damage. And did you say you're trying to make this non-lethally?
I am trying to do this non-lethal.
Okay. As you kind of clamp your jaws down on her shoulder. What the fuck is that noise?
Sorry.
Okay.
Ed's just turning on his fucking modem, apparently.
What year is it? She kind
the
of
dryer.
collapses down on the ground, and from this position you can kind of push her down and potentially tie her up or something like that, as she's collapsed on the ground, unconscious.
Excellent.
All right, so that is her turn. Call, it is your turn. The plate boy is in front of you, and you can see he's opened up a carriage to more stuff.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. I'm gonna wreck that bitch. Yeah. No, not much preamble about it. I'm just gonna whack him.
Okay, with no concern for ceremony, you bring about your scythe, and the first, that does hit, and does, God, you have too
17,
many,
the first one.
17, yeah,
And 13, the second one.
not
12,
147, Jesus, and 12 for the second one, and the second one is actually enough that you do kill him. You bring the scythe about and kind of embed it into his chest, right through a kink in his armor. The scythe bites deep, and as you pull it out, you just watch as he collapses down into a puddle of armor and guts.
Lovely.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh dear.
I'm gonna store up that death now.
Yep.
And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. You advance yourself forward into the next carriage. You can see that this clearly was intended to be some kind of like entertainment carriage. But it looks like people have just been in here kind of doing cooking and preparing, and somebody looks to be doing admin. So with that being the end of your turn, Ragnar, it is your turn. The lady who you've bitten is unconscious.
I'll leave her where
That
she
seems
is,
a good sign.
'cause she's fine.
It's always a good thing if you come across an unconscious one there.
And then you leave them. That's the important bit.
Oh dear.
Just gonna run up next to what's his name, little cunt, and just stand next to him. And then I'm gonna use my big old chest laser because I can do that as a bonus action.
Oh Christ! Okay.
Try
Yeah.
and blind this bitch.
Okay, certainly. It's a con save, right?
Yeah, DC 16 con save.
Oh Jesus. Okay, she fails it, so she is blinded. What does that
Not a
mean
good night
exactly?
for ladies.
She gets to take 1d6 radiant damage as well.
Okay, roll that, please. So I delete these ones.
And she's blinded until the start of my next turn.
Oh wow. Okay, Christ. All right. So she takes 4 points of radiant damage.
Just trying to work out how much movement I got left. I'll just use my action to
Dash. Yep, go for it, please.
Straight into here.
Okay, you go running forward into the next carriage, and that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, splendid. Salem, it is your turn.
Cool. While I was gone, this appeared.
That is Dan's character, Wild Shaped.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
I'm glad because I don't want to fight Salem.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think that is my speed, isn't it? Yes. Or maybe I'll go here so I can see through.
Okay.
I can't actually do anything though.
Can you not?
I can't see through this corner, can I?
Probably not, but I will let you kind of Eldritch Blast just through the wall if you want.
I think you can probably see this guy, can't you?
Yeah, you can probably see that guy.
Where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can definitely see that guy. Yeah, you can definitely see him. Yeah.
Okay, I'll blast away.
Okay, go for it.
I also need to move my hex because that guy's died, and I want to put him on that guy.
Okay, splendid. I'll have your hex move across. That's fine. Well remembered. And go for it, please. Okay, your first blast goes wide and completely obliterates the papers that he was clearly in the middle of looking at. Your second one does not hit as well, unfortunately.
Oh.
And now you've just blown up his inkwell.
Oh.
And the third hit, unfortunately, goes right between his legs. He's definitely a bit thrown, but unfortunately, none of those hit. Sorry, Tom.
Can I? Sorry, it may be too late, but I think my previous soul has expired. Could I catch this guy's soul that died?
Okay, yeah, I'll say because it's a reaction to do that. So yeah, I'll say you can take that soul. Oh yeah, because it lasts 8 hours. So yeah, that's fine. You have a soul in your soul cage.
Awesome. Can I? Can I use? Can I use query soul?
Isn't it a bonus action to do
that? Yes, but is it move? Does it move? Does Hex move on a bonus action?
Hex moving is a bonus action, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah. All right. Anything else from you?
No.
Okay. It is now the blinded lady's turn. Really hinders her. So she is blinded. She is going to make a wild swing in front of her with her weapon. So it's with disadvantage. Why didn't that roll as an attack roll? Oh, please tell me I don't have to do this manually. I don't want to do it manually. Oh, God's sake. Okay, now, oh fuck off. I'm just gonna send a little screenshot of that because that's really irritating. So she misses you wildly.
Oh
Nice.
wow.
And as she brings about to make a second swing, she misses wildly again as well. That's, if anything, a more frustrating one. Unfortunately, both attacks miss on you. She is still blinded, does she now? So it's until the end of your next turn, is that right? Okay. She remains blinded. That's her whole turn. That's her whole unbelievably useless turn. Jean, you're up.
Ooh, beautiful. Now, if the guy has... Sorry, did Salem steal his soul?
He did, yes.
Would that allow me to use Summon Undead with him?
Well, you don't need a soul to... You just need a body, don't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I extend and say, welcome to the company, Stephen. And summon Stephen, the unpaid intern.
Stephen, the unpaid intern. Steps up, ready to act.
in a ghostly form.
Ghostly form, is he? Okay, splendid.
Yeah.
You now, I guess, vaguely see what the guy looked like under the armor, but as far as you're concerned, you just see cannon fodder.
Takes his turn. Cool. And he, that is my action. Then Sheila is going to dart forward. 5, 6. And she is going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's just going to hang out on the wall over here.
Not going to play the piano while she's there? Tickle the ivories?
Oh, that's a piano. Oh, hell
that's
yes.
Piano, yeah.
Yes, definitely. She starts like an upbeat brawl jig.
Shit, I don't know if I have an upbeat brawl jig. That'll do. Yep. All right. Sheila starts playing the piano.
Beautiful. Sorry, no, this will be the skeleton Actually, I said ghost before, but it'll be a skeleton.
Okay, that's fine.
Because what I would like to do. Well, actually, no, sorry, skeleton. It will be ghost. Will be ghost. Totally will be ghost.
Okay.
Sorry.
Roller coaster here. Yep.
And then he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just sort of pass through the walls there, and then he and Stephen is going to give a deathly touch.
Okay. Ooh. Do you get advantage against blinded? Don't you? Can't remember.
Should do, yeah, if it's a melee attack.
Yeah, it should do, shouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, right. So that does hit then.
On a spell, on a wisdom save.
Okay. A wisdom
my spell save is 17. I want to say.
Okay, Newt. And they got an 8, so they do not pass. So what does that mean? They are frightened of the undead until the end of the target's next turn. This lady's not having a very good day. She is now frightened of Stephen, the unpaid intern.
Sorry, yeah, the damage for that in total was...
Oh, is it more? Sorry. Yeah.
It was, plus an extra 4, because that was the level of the spell.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, gotcha. Alright, I'll add an extra 4.
Splendid.
Anything else? Alright then. Dregs, it is your turn.
Dregs is going to charge forwards.
Yep.
Can I go here? Is that okay to be here?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Given your size, I'm not going to be too. Yeah, otherwise it's impossible to put you anywhere.
I'm going to attack this one.
Okay, certainly you have advantage, so go for it.
Lost the window. There it is.
It's the problem with the druid.
I know, it's too many.
I put a bunch of for the last time I played druid. I put a bunch of very specific tokens in there. Unfortunately, a 14 does not hit.
Rage. I will howl.
Oh wait, no, it does hit on this lady. Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry.
Excellent.
Yeah, she has lower AC than the other ones. Okay, so that is 10 points of piercing damage, and she must succeed on a strength check, which she does not. So she is also prone. This lady is having the worst fucking day.
Yeah, and I just want to say, like, I bet her, I do not like, my breath does not smell nice in this form.
No, I mean, based on the picture of the wolf, I can imagine getting bitten by it is more wet.
It's very wet.
Just unpleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a crust
Squishy
on her now.
All right. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. It is now her turn. So, oh Jesus! Does she just shoot herself? Like that's the.
This guy's turn.
Oh yeah, it is that guy. Sorry, the tokens are too small. You're completely correct. Thanks, Richard. So this guy is going to dive roll over the table, kind of in front of him. He's going to glance behind him at the door, but then he's going to actually clearly decide against it. And I just checking one thing. Yep, that's good. Okay, excellent. He is going to pull out a hand crossbow and fire off at you, Ragnir. Does a 20 hit?
Matches. So does?
Yeah, matches his hit, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So you take 14 points of piercing damage, and can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes.
Okay. As the kind of, it's a short, stubby crossbow dart kind of impacts into you, you can feel that it's laced with something, and you can almost feel it's this overwhelming sense of lethargy. But you're completely unfazed by it. I mean, a 20 was enough to beat it anyway, and you're technically a dwarf, so you're just completely unfazed by this. The tranquilizing poison seems to do nothing on you, and you can see the guy seems to panic a little bit, and he reaches into a pocket and pulls out a wand. And he is now going to point it at all of you guys. And who would like to roll me a D100?
I got it.
Okay, please do. Yep.
Little eager bean.
Nah.
Let's see what you do to the party.
41.
With a 41. Okay. So he pulls out a wand, points it vaguely in your direction, and closes his eyes. As he does so, a bolt of lightning comes flying out.
Oh shit!
And in a line, so it hits Ragnir, Dregs, Call, and Salem. All of you need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
No, I'm not good at that one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay. So,
Oh wait, how do I do a dexterity save in this?
as a wolf, I think if you just click on Dex, isn't it? Let me have
I
a
did
look.
it just.
If it doesn't have like a particular extra save, then yeah, it's just straight dex.
Yeah, that is what it looks like.
Yeah,
So, right. So Ragnir, you also get your bonus for your danger sense. It doesn't matter, you fail.
Thank you for remembering which one it was.
Was it get
That's fine.
the bonus from being next to Call as well?
It's a +4 from being next to you, isn't it? Okay, Ragnir, you pass. Hooray! Yay! Salem, you pass.
Yay!
Dregs, you fail. Dregs.
Oh!
You fail.
Salem's not within 10 feet of me.
No, but he doesn't need it with the 17.
Alright, fair.
And Call, you unfortunately fail.
I thought Ragnar passed.
Yeah, he did. He's got advantage, so he's got 17. Next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Unfortunately, you helped Ragnar pass it at the expense of you got hit by the lightning bolt. So basically, Call and Dregs, you take 34 points of lightning damage. And Salem and Ragnir, you take 18 points. Is it half?
Edit. Oh, there we go. Fucking hell.
Yeah, 18 points of lightning damage.
Complicated to try and edit this sheet, isn't it?
Indeed. This guy clearly had no idea what that wand was going to do, by the way.
Interesting.
All right. So, Nugget, it is now your turn. Yeah, this is all Sheila just playing the piano in the background. Occasionally she pivots over, starts playing another instrument. Somehow she's quite good on the woodwinds. Don't know.
She just does like a weird like cupping motion to get the air like through.
Occasionally she stops and is just snapping along with the beat. She's very good at that.
Can I use my action to dance, please?
Sure, if you want, yeah.
Soon as we're done,
there are people
Steven's
to
gonna be
fight,
in there.
but okay.
Hang on, I need to find my cat sheet. Can I mill him?
Meow. Yes, you can indeed, yes.
Or her, whatever it is.
It's a him, but yeah.
Whatever it decide.
Oh, Christ. Okay, well...
I
Oh, God.
attack recklessly. Fool.
Well, you can't recklessly attack with your ranged attacks anyway.
Oh, no, I can't. No, you got me.
No. Your first one definitely hits. I'll be completely honest with you. So that's 30 points of damage by itself.
Fuck me.
Your next one unfortunately misses, but then your third one does hit.
Am I getting D4s here?
Yeah.
You will be, yes. So please add 2 D4s. Okay, excellent. You couldn't also... Oh, actually, it's 3 D4s because you got a crit on the first one. So another one, please. Excellent. That was 59 points of damage, by the way, Andy, and you missed one of your attacks.
Jesus Christ.
So much damage. Anything else for you, Andy?
No.
Excellent. Good, as far as I'm concerned. Right, it's his turn. He's dead. She's unconscious. Call, it is your turn.
Lovely. Alright. I didn't like being struck by lightning.
I can't imagine many people are fond of it.
So I am going to do a rare thing.
Actually, she is no
utilise
longer...
not Shady Bill's Book of Shade.
Oh, okay. What are you going to do?
Move my maximum movement speed without throwing up 2 attacks. It's a free action.
Indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Then I'll use my normal movement to get 1 step further.
Yep.
Then, if I've got concentration spell up, can I still cast other spells that aren't concentration?
Yes.
Okay.
Although, can you make me a con saving throw for the lightning bolt? Sorry, I just remembered that.
Say again?
Can you make me a con saving throw for the lightning bolt, please?
A con save?
Yeah, concentration.
Yeah,
you're fine. Carry on. Honestly, you're a paladin. You have a +4. I didn't really think it was going to be an issue, but you know. Yeah. So you can attack. I'm assuming that's why you're getting up close, or to give him a big sloppy wet kiss. No, which I would also consider an attack.
No, I'm particularly angry at him. I'm gonna before I do that, I'm gonna bonus action my vow of enmity.
It's going to be a very chaste peck on the cheek.
Okay then, so you have advantage on attack rolls against him for 1 minute. Oh, okay, so right, well both of those attacks do hit. So what are we looking at here? We've got 15 points of damage from the first one with 6 of stonk damage, so 21, and then 18 on the second one. Any divine smites in that?
No, I use my bonus action.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah.
But I will pop my death now.
Okay, yeah, certainly.
Which will be all 3.
Okay, splendid. So, right.
10 damage.
That's another 10 points of damage. Excellent, excellent. So, he is. Oh, actually, hang on. Let me add the 10. Yeah. Okay. With that, he actually falls over dead. That was just a little bit too much for him. Ironically, do you know who's actually not that injured? The lady with a million conditions on her. she's taken some hits. She's actually not that injured. With that, unless there's anything else for you, Cole, it'll be Ragnar's turn.
We're too busy conditioning her.
I'm gonna move up a bit more. I'm gonna move up to the next floor.
Yep. Please use the rest of your movement. Yep.
Oh, can I pick up? Is it a free action to pick up the wand on the way past or not?
Yeah, I'd say you can grab it. You don't know what it is, but you've got the wand now. Yep.
Mysterious wand there.
Yep.
This is gonna be fun.
All right, Ragnar, it is your turn. She is still down on the ground, still blind, still afraid of the undead. You get advantage on attacks. She is compromised.
At what point can you just coup de grace someone?
I mean, this has got to be close. If it's not already, it's close.
I can't see anyone else to use my big chest laser on, so
just cold shot beheader.
Nah. Why behead when you can bite?
And that is a crit. So yeah, okay. So that is.
I think you might actually be out of range of me now.
I think you are now out of range of the stonk, unfortunately. Sorry. So right, let's get this straight. So it is how much damage? Okay, so we've got
the 3 rage and the 7 and 9.
So yes, okay. Oh crap! I didn't mean to do. Oh god. Okay, well I've just completely broken my formula, but it doesn't work. It doesn't matter for this one. Yep. Okay, so that hits. That's your bite on her. She has to make the DC 13 con save. Let's see how she does. Unfortunately, she passes it. So once again, you have this strange feeling like, you know, like you bit into some meat and then let it go. It just doesn't feel right.
Right,
what would you like to do?
Get some claws.
Okay, then. I just assumed you would bite again, to be completely honest. So that does hit. That's another 14 points of damage. She is exceptionally injured. I'm surprised she's still alive. Oh, okay. Chest laser her, please. Yeah.
So
what is that?
16 it's con, I think.
Con, yeah, it is con, isn't it? Yeah. Which she does not make, so she is more blinded. And how much damage is it?
Radiant.
roll the 1d6. Let's see if you can finish her off with your chest laser. That is enough. That is enough. So with that, you are able to chest laser to kill this woman while she is just on the floor, clutching her eyes, somehow terrified of what's in front of her, and you just fire a laser. And at this point, it's a mercy killing.
Yeah, she should have just succumbed to the were-tiger thing, then I wouldn't have killed her.
Clearly, that was her mistake, yes.
Yeah, I don't think she knew what was happening, but she should have just let it.
I don't think she really knew where she was at all. So with that, we have now killed all of the kind of enemies that you guys can see. So if you want to take a turn and everybody move up, I'll allow you all to kind of move as a free action in the kind of lead up to the next carriage, because I'm aware, obviously, with movement, people get left behind. So you can all take a moment. Sheila can bring the instruments with her if she wants.
Oh yeah, she definitely.
Dragging the piano.
Bringing the piano.
Yeah.
And then Stephen is going to float on up.
Oh yeah, excellent. So with the kind of doorway in front of you, you can peek through it, you can barge through. What's your general thoughts here?
Can Sheila sense anything?
Sheila can sense something, and you can as well, actually.
Yeah.
Can sense something directly here.
Can I?
It is not moving, whatever it is, but there is something there.
Can I?
Sorry, go on.
Can I ask the spirit of the guy that I stole what's in that carriage?
Yeah, you can actually. Yes, and he has to answer truthfully, doesn't he?
I hope so.
He does. Yes, indeed, he does. So he will tell you as you kind of conjure the soul in the palm of your paw. A small version of his kind of disembodied head floats there. As you ask him the question, "What's in this carriage?" He kind of, with a glassy eye expression, says, "Sleeping quarters. I think Finnick is sleeping in there currently."
Finnick.
That's the name he gave.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just laser him?
Can if you want. Is that what you'd like to do?
Finnick.
Sorry? Are you going to ask more questions?
I think I can only ask one, can't I? Or is that... can I do more?
The answer is no more than Sentinel 2 and might be cryptic.
You can ask the solar question.
Brief telepathic question. I mean, I don't think there's any limit on this, but... Oh, hang on. Once you exploit... Yeah, but you can only exploit a soul 6 times. So each time you do it, it'll count as one of the charges.
Yeah.
So do you want to ask questions?
Anyone got anything else to ask him?
Where's the witch?
Where's the witch?
He'll say carriage after next.
Can you ask him if he got any baps?
I don't want to rub it in his face. I'm imagining the soul catcher is in some kind of like cat, like fishing rod toy.
That's literally exactly what I'm imagining. Yeah, it's like dangling in front of you, and you're just batting it with a paw.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Anything else, or are you guys gonna barge through? You're gonna walk in peacefully. He has told you this person he thinks is sleeping.
We could sneak in.
What a good idea.
We're permanently sneaking if the guy's blind. Just... I don't often get the chest laser.
Can anyone sneak?
I can. I mean, Stephen can just waltz on through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So
you want to send Stephen through?
I could, yeah. Can I get Stephen just to like peek his little head in?
I'll say with Stephen kind of peeking his head through, I'm going to let you see what you're dealing with here. I'm going to let everybody see because I'm assuming you're not going to be stingy about this.
Oh no.
So you can see kind of in front of you. This appears to be kind of a nice living area, and almost directly in front of you through the door is what looks to be a halfling in some very fancy and colourful robes, completely asleep on a chair. 100% dead to the world.
He's asleep. I don't think he knows anything about what's happening. We can just head past him, or we can tie him up. Or we can turn him into a were-tiger.
Okay, what are you going to try and do? You could tie him up and bite him, yeah? You've already left one person tied up and bitten on this train, so... Actually, I should go put a... I'll go put a signature marker of an orange to show
I will go and bite them. If biting is what we're doing.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Kick the door open. Well, gently ease the door open.
Okay, you kind of ease the door open. Are you guys going to try and surround this person and all of you attack at once?
Sheila's going to just crawl onto his mouth and cover it.
That's so creepy. That is so fucking creepy. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
Alright, everybody who's surrounding and making
then
one
looks
uniform
up and
attack.
sees the wolf.
Everybody roll me an attack. If you're all lining up, let's
mine
see.
Will be reckless, I think.
Yours will be reckless. Yep, that's fair.
Everybody's getting plus 1d4 as well.
Okay, yep. Let's see what this all comes to.
We all hit an attack, yeah?
Yep. Right, okay. Oh my god, Andy.
Oh dear.
Oh Jesus. Okay, right. Fuck it. I am gonna add all this up now, just so we can see what we're dealing with. I will say, because the person is asleep in front of you, your attack roll doesn't actually matter. This is pure damage.
Mm-hmm.
So Andy did rather well out of that. Right, 14 plus 8 plus 3. Oh god, now there's all these other ones. 8. Okay, you guys did 91 points of damage. And assuming I've added that up correctly. Ragnar, as you're biting this unconscious person, you do get this horrible feeling of, oh, that didn't quite work. That wasn't quite the same. What a shame.
Happens.
But they are most definitely dead. I'm going to clear the turn order as well because there's a lot of faff on it. So you have completely killed this person. You are now, from what the soul has told you, the next carriage is where the witch is.
I need to lay my hands on myself.
Yeah, certainly.
Right.
Before we move on, does this guy have anything decent on him? They just sort of rifles his pockets.
Yeah, this one you kind of rifle through the pockets. You find 48 gold pieces, a piece of shiny glass, and what appears to be a collection of cogs and gears.
Take the sunglass.
I'll go shift back out of wild shape.
Okay.
Mostly because I am on 3 health and I may as well go back to being small.
Right. Fair enough. So, yes, you've been told the next...
Can I get the warlocks to have a look at this wand?
You can have Jean have a look at it, but I don't... Do any of the warlocks have Identify?
Nope.
I think they do. It's basically, if you take a long rest with the wand, you'll be able to work out what it is. Or they can make an Arcana roll, but it's a reasonably...
Yeah,
that's
chains,
not it. Yeah. Do you want to try and make an Arcana roll?
Sure. Yeah.
Even less of an idea. In fact, you're convinced it's a bolt of lightning bolts, Dregs.
Oh, I thought it was a.
Dean concurs.
I don't need these idiots.
Definitely lightning bolts.
Unfortunately, basically none of you have met the Arcana check so far. Sorry.
I
will
just,
say
you know,
it's a
definitely
DC
some kind
15
of wand.
Arcana, so it's a wand. But yeah.
I'm just going to give it to Gene and be like, "You're probably better with this than I am."
I'll hold on to that.
Okay, Gene, you get a wand. Let me know if you're going to use it. You know how to use a wand, so let me know if you're going to use it.
Yep.
Okay, so you are now right next to the carriage where you have been told. This is where the witch is.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, what would you like to do? Barging doors open,
I have a
sneakily
suggestion.
poking through? Go for it.
Has anybody ever seen policemen break into a house where they will put a hand on the shoulder and all like run in a line?
No, I've never seen that.
So my suggestion is we do that, but we use I don't know, like the breastplate of like the heavy armor guy or something as like the ram at the front, or even just his corpse will do.
His corpse has been turned into Stephen the unpaid intern.
Mm.
How can we just use the internet?
I mean, Stephen can just sort of poke it, like head through as well. He's a ghost form.
It's a lot more dramatic if we barge through in one hit and all pile in.
Yeah. I mean, we got this dead body over here, so we can just.
We got other dead bodies, yeah.
We got plenty of dead bodies.
Yeah, we'll grab a corpse and use it as a battering ram to smash it all open and all pile through together.
Yep.
You grab the corpse of the halfling and pull it up, and you're ready to use it as a battering ram against this door. Can you
by the collar and the belt with the head of the front ram?
Of course. Can you make me an athletics check with advantage?
Yes, I can.
You swing the halfling at the doorway. Very rapidly, you realise that this door isn't really locked. The door kind of comes open in no problem whatsoever, but you've got so much force on the halfling that you do just kind of crush it into the doorway anyway, and fling what's left of the corpse kind of in front of you. And you are greeted by a carriage that is empty apart from a number of cages with various figures in all of them. Every single one of the figures that you can see in the various cages looks to be completely inanimate. They are slouched against the floor, eyes are lolled back, none of them are really focused on anything.
And can we just move through this carriage and uncouple it from the train?
You could if you want, but you haven't gone through this doorway. I was about to say, this doorway at the end, instead of a normal door, you can see that there is what looks to be a stuffed dragon's head that currently has its eyes closed.
There's nothing important in this carriage, I
think. Do you mean uncouple the carriages behind you?
Yeah, as in move on, uncouple it, and then this part of the train will just stop and we can forget about it.
Mm-hmm. It's this door here that's blocked by the dragon head.
But if we take the people out of the cages and put them in the carriage behind, we could then do that with the carriage behind us.
And
if you can get the people out of the cages, yes.
I assume the witch is also important.
Yes, so
probably my guess.
Probably that
right
one
here.
is the witch. Yes, Tom. Immediately upon entering, you feel a strange pull. And in the bottom left carriage, you see what appears to be a kitten. Sleeping very peacefully, but you notice that it has a whole cage to himself. A tiny kitten, whole cage.
Well, I'm going to have to try and let it out.
You feel a sense of intense kinship with this kitten.
You gotta help him out.
You can't place it, but it's like seeing yourself in a mirror.
Are these spaces between the cages?
Huh?
Are these
spaces? Oh yeah. So yeah, there's some spaces between the cages. You've got this cage with possibly the witch in. This with what looks to be an elven man. This with what just looks to be a suit of armor.
Yeah. Before
this one full of kobolds. Yeah.
I just suggested a party that we spread out a little bit. Like out of the corridor, we're all stood neatly in a line.
Okay.
In case of lightning bolts.
I'm more thinking dragon breath, but
So how am I going to get? So is there a lock or something on the cage?
So you can't see any kind of obvious way of opening the cage. You can see that the bars are very clearly imbued with magic. You haven't touched them yet, but you can kind of see that they're strong, sturdy steel, and there's a faint blue light that kind of resonates around the bars.
Can I ask the guard how do I open the cages?
Which guard?
Yeah, the soul he's got. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what, question 3, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of conjure the guard's soul and ask, "How do I go about opening these cages?" And the guard simply says, "I don't know. The captain does all of that."
Ah.
Where's the captain?
Yeah. Where's the captain?
Are you going to ask him where the captain is?
Or yeah.
Okay.
Where's
so
the
that's
captain?
4. Where's the captain? And he says, "Where he always is, at the front of the train."
Oh,
You better find his
it's
daughter.
the chef de train, isn't he?
It's the chef de train. I'm actually gonna look up what that fucking means.
Are these all half walls as well, or are these full walls?
They're half walls, so yeah, you can pass through them easy enough. You can see.
Oh
over
yeah,
them.
and are all the cages a similar deal?
All the cages appear to be the same kind of thing. They're solid,
Alright.
solid steel with some faint magic on them.
What's upstairs?
And everyone's inert. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to ask, can you ignore those staircases?
Alright.
Because they don't exist.
Sure.
Oh, I was just being close.
This
to
map
the
took so long to find, and I was like, I'm going to ignore the stairs. Yeah. Indeed. Do you want to take a look at the Dragon's Head, Ragnar?
For all the good it'll do, yeah.
Yeah, please roll me a perception check.
Oh, I am really perceptive. My -2.
It's the stuffed Dragon's Head.
Can I go and have a look at it?
You can go and have a bit of a nose at it, yeah.
Perception, yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, so
Got
you
a +9.
Yeah,
Fuck's
you've
sake.
got really good perception as well. That's an awful roll for you. You have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. Yep, okay. No, fair enough.
28
that's
instead.
28. You notice that the dragon's head, while its eyes are shut and it doesn't appear to be moving, you kind of notice that on its horns there's the same kind of faint blue like energy that's radiating from the cells. And actually, now that you're looking at it, you can almost see lines coming off of the dragon head, linking it to all of the cells.
Oh. Looks like this Dragonhead is channeling some kind of energy. Can I cast a spell, please?
Okay, certainly, yeah.
I'm going on top of these barrels.
Yep.
I would like to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay, so what level are you casting Dispel Magic at?
I am going to cast it at level 3.
Okay. So
No, level
Yep.
4.
Oh. Okay. So let me just check how this works then. So each spell of 4th level of higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So make me a wisdom check,
Yeah.
and the DC is 10 plus the spell's level. Make me a wisdom check then, please.
Hot
Oh.
damn.
Hot damn.
Hell
Okay. Fuck spell magic. But yeah, with as Dregs kind of approaches the dragon's head, gets a good look at it. He kind of, without even really thinking, reaches into the folds of kind of his feathers, pulls out just what looks to be a handful of spores, sprinkles it on the dragon's head, and almost immediately the blue energy just fades away. All of the cages kind of look to be dissipating, and now they are just metal cages, it looks like. You
I
can
cut
see
the
almost
dragon's head
immediately that people appear to be rousing. You want to try and hack the dragon head off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, make me an athletics check, I suppose, for leveraging it. Oh, yeah, okay.
I would
I
like
was
to
just
try and
going to use my
avoid the
axe, to be fair.
horse.
Yeah. Ragnar, add 1 dragon head to your inventory. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done?
We know a Mousekin who would really like
that. So yes, the cages appear to be the magic appears to no longer be working, but the people are still unconscious. However, the armor set in the southern cage almost immediately seems to animate and spring itself to life. It kind of immediately forms into a suit of armor, and you can see the helmet kind of glancing around, looking around at everything, and then it breaks apart into its composite pieces, and each piece squeezes through gaps in the various bars and reforms itself in the middle of the carriage. It's kind of looking around and kind of points at all you people and is giving thumbs up. With its it's not saying anything, but it's giving thumbs up, and then kind of gives like a weird like shrug gesture just to be like, "What's up?"
No, you're very welcome. Breakout happening right now. Just hold fire for a sec.
It gives you 2 thumbs up vaguely in your direction, and is happily just standing there.
Can I try and break the gate on the kobold cage?
Okay, go for it. If you can make me an athletics check, please. Okay, yeah. With the back end of your scythe, you're able to just kind of smash it down and break open the kobold cage. The kobolds are mostly kind of shaking themselves awake, but Court is indeed amongst them, and he is awake and can rejoin the party. Sorry, Dan, you got to play 2.
Okay. So I'll drag Court in as my own token.
Oh yeah. Replace that garbage one. Yep.
Could I do the same for the witches?
Certainly. Do you want to make me a athletics check to break it open, or are you going to try and?
Hell yeah!
Oh, really? Jesus! I forget. Oh yeah, you've got the Gauntlet of Ogre Strength, don't you?
Yeah, just punching it off.
With one hand, you're just punching apart bits of it. As the witch of the swamps kind of staggers herself out of the cage, just kind of glances around at all of you and goes, "Oh, is it a breakout that we're having? Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun."
Tabitha, is it?
Yes. Pleasure to meet you. And you are?
Well, I'm Gene Ewan, and I believe from that you might be able to discern who my friends are.
She kind of glances around at the rest of you and goes, "Oh, splendid! I thought you died. Oh, well, that's lovely. Did you kill the captain?"
No.
Bollocks.
Not yet.
She's going to give kind of a very unhappy look and kind of glances at the door where the dragon head was and is now missing. I would recommend we either get off this train quickly or we kill him now before he knows we're coming.
Can we just ask about the kitten and the is it half elf?
Oh yeah. Certainly, yeah. She kind of glances at them and goes, "Oh, I have no idea, darling. The kitten was already here when I got here. I don't know who that is." Salem, you are still gripped with an intense need.
Yeah.
To rescue the cat. So, do you want to try and get the cat out?
Yes. But
what are you going to do for that? Because athletics is not your strongest point.
Would you like
Can the cat squeeze through?
Probably could squeeze through, actually.
So one cat skis through and
I'll
pick up the kitten in.
Pick up the kitten in your mouth and
in mouth. Through. Yeah.
All right. While Call comes over to start to prise bits of the bars open, one of the cats just hops out the box, goes, grabs the kitten, and pulls them out of the cage. Kind of immediately when you by the scruff, exactly. The moment you kind of put the kitten down on the ground, it kind of shakes its head, glances around at everything, and then its eyes become locked with all of yours, Salem, and you hear a very familiar voice of your own patron coming out of the mouth of the kitten. As your demonic patron suddenly is speaking from the kitten, goes, "Oh, Salem, aren't you just full of surprises? Thank you very much for helping Reginald. He will undoubtedly be very grateful. But if you'll excuse me, I will be taking him back home. But why don't you keep this from me as a gesture of my love?" With that, the kitten spits out a ring on the ground, sits back, licks its paw, and vanishes through a fiery portal in the ground. Salem, you can add yourself a ring of spell storing.
Ooh, very good.
To your inventory. As a gift from your patron.
Nice.
It has no spells in it currently, but it can store up to 5 levels of spells. And it doesn't have to be your spells, you can take other people's spells and put them in. So, thing to keep in mind.
Can I poke the half elf through the bars with
I'm gonna put that.
the half of my
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want the? Have you got the ring of spell storing, Tom? Because I think it's in the compendium.
Oh, it's in the compendium. I'll add it from the compendium then,
Yeah, perfect. Do that.
rather than do this.
Yeah, exactly. So, Call, as you kind of poke the half elf, he kind of shakes himself a bit, just kind of glances around and goes, "Where the fuck am I? Who are you? Who are all you people? What happened?"
I don't like it much, let's admit.
Oh,
Sam just doesn't like half elves.
That's fair. He doesn't like half breeds.
You're
all
all
right.
with a mouth here.
With that, you hear a sudden cracking sound that's coming from kind of the other side of the dragon. Head. It is not entirely clear what it is that's happening, but all of a sudden you feel like the train is slowing down.
Shit.
And actually, Gene, with your tremor sense,
Oh yeah.
you can feel that whatever the links that were here have now been severed, and this part of the train is now completely detached from the front of the train and is just coasting along. And with that, as I just make one little change, for any of you really astute, you will notice that there is a figure at the other end of the train from you now. And with that, that is going to be where we end the session.
God damn.
I can't seem to add this ring of spell storing onto my character sheet.
Oh, really?
Have you got character sheet popped out?
I've tried it in popped out, and I've tried it window in window.
Is that not doing it? I mean, I can paste the text for it into Discord for you if you want.
It's right, I can do that. I just wasn't sure if there's any tips.
I mean, yeah. The main tip I would say is as a warlock, it's really, like, obviously you could put, like, a 5th level spell in there. But one thing that's really helpful is to put, like, other people's spells in that you don't get access to.
Yeah.
So, like, you could take one of Call's auras, or, like, a healing spell off a cleric, or something off of your druid friend, you know, like... So, yes. Yes.
I mean, I know my spell list.
Yeah. So that is where we will. That is where we will end. The combat through the train took a little longer than I thought it would. But now you've got the gentleman at the other end of the train, and you've hacked the fucking dragon head off the wall. That's really irritating.
I thought might.
Was there a dragon breath coming up?
No.
Liar.
He lied.
Yeah, there was a. Yeah, of course there was a fucking dragon breath. Are you kidding me? You guys fucked with the cages when there would have been a dragon breath. It was gonna be great.
Oh dear.
I didn't count on there being a druid with dispel magic in their party. Fuck me.
You got my character sheet.
I didn't read it.
Oh,
that's a
dear.
lie. I read it quite intently, actually, but
It's one of those where, like, the planning for the heist itself, fucking atrocious. Like, once we get into it, though.
No.
You just no. I think the planning for the heist was atrocious for this train. For another train, you had a plan.
Yeah, that's true.
For the Dotto train on Eastbourne Seafront.
Oh yeah, definitely that one. No problem
We'd
whatsoever.
have stopped that with a bacon and egg stand, Tom. Don't you worry about that.
Yep.
Oh yes.